Welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
It fried in my pocket, like the screen had been broke for like months, and I'm riding like a broken phone because I'm like, whatever. So I go into T-Mobile and I'm getting a new iPhone, and I'm like, oh no, there's this dude or this chick, she's selling like edible crayons, like in a crayon box, like, you know, for Marine Corps, and or it might be the same dude, right?
You had me at crayons.
So I know, so I get it, right? So then I go in and I show her the website, and she's like, dude, I just backed it. I'm like, hey, yeah. So as I'm leaving, and, you know, I'm smoking and joking, like, with the people, because, you know, look, I'm the only person in there, like, no one's coming in. The Sprint service was down that day, so I'm just, like, shooting the shit with them. And so I'm like, all right, guys, I'll see you later. You know, I'm the gift that keeps on giving, like gonorrhea. And that's as I leave, like, that's my exit out, and they're just, like, laughing their asses off, and I'm like, so I tell that to my wife, and she goes, oh my God, why did I marry you? And I go, yeah.
You smoke meats.
Dude, that's about it. And I didn't actually do that until like 3 years after we'd been together.
All right, well, welcome to Semper Hooah podcast. Right. I like that. Good start there. Yeah. Hey, I'm OG, and always next to me is my few fries short of a Marine Saam. Our guest today. Oh, you didn't like that one? I thought that was a good one. A little bit better, maybe?
I would have preferred crayons.
Okay. Our guest today is Fink. That's all we're going to call him. Just Fink. We're good with that. All right, solid. Awesome. All right, Fink is a AGR, that's Active Guard Reserve, the full-time reservist. Cool guys. HR, Human Resources. NCO, non-commissioned officer. All right, got to explain the shit out of that. Is that okay to say?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll give you
fine.
an actual rank on it. All right, cool. All right, why don't you give us a little just who you are, bio type thing. Real quick, short. Doesn't have to be...
So I joined the Army back in 2008 because my dad died, or I tell people I looked really good in green and tan, and I wanted to build sandcastles, and it was the only branch that was going to let me do that professionally. So
interesting.
Yeah. So then I was 17 and joined the split option program, which is like terrible. HR was a $20,000 bonus. So I was like, dope, take that. Became HR.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're fine. It's not the first cold hand that I've had on my crotch today.
Nice.
I don't know if that was a hand, Bron.
Woo! Hello. Get those sharp posters up.
Yeah. So ended up just kind of hanging out, bouncing between restaurants up there in Milwaukee. Got deployed in 2011 to Kuwait, where I spent my time learning about Warhammer 40K.
All right, we're going to get into a little bit more on you a little bit there. Not quick, Bob, good. Deployment, we'll discuss if it's deployment or MOB on that one. All right. Yeah, Jonesy's be on the stick. He's ready, getting the sharp posters ready. Awesome. Great start there. All right, we got to do our little bullshit plug stuff here as usual. All right, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, remind yourself, yada, 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 all that good stuff. We're on all the platforms, the ones we're going to push right now, the Facebooks. That's at Semper Hooah Podcast, and IG, it's at Semper Hooah. Check out semperhooah.com/shop. That's where you get the merch. Get yourself some Food BJR t-shirts. Rock out. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I can't see it right now. There's a t-shirt up there. Yeah. Don't forget to... wait. There's more. Road Home Program. That's what we're doing now for our donations. Yeah, PD's not here. Sick call. Normally he would get into this one. Yeah. So, yeah, go to semperhooah.com. Donate to the show. 50% of that goes to there. Send the hate mail. Contact at semperhooah.com. Awesome. All right, now we get into some shit here. All right, we're going to dive into some current events. We got some fun, spicy ones here.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, some funny shit. A little bit of serious stuff here. All right. Who, Sam, you want the first one?
I'll do the first one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, man, hold on. Hey, you know what? I still love that we have the combat closet up.
Yeah, it's very empty.
Yeah, it's all empty. Do you want to keep that up, Jonesy, or should we get rid of that? Let's just keep it up there nice and
we'll
empty.
just keep it up.
Just
in remembrance of J-Bot.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead, bro.
All right. 14 Mexican soldiers detained by U.S. Border Patrol after crossing border. One soldier possessed drugs. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I got
that. Just shows their military is so much cooler than ours.
Right. We'll get into that second. So,
yeah. A group of 14 Mexican soldiers was detained after inadvertently crossing the border at the Bridge of the Americas in El Paso, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection spokesman said. Soldiers were returned to Mexico after being detained by CBP for about 5 hours. One of the soldiers was issued a civil fine for being in possession of personal use amount of marijuana, CBP said. The incident occurred when CBP officers saw two Mexican military vehicles cross the international border line in the middle of the bridge. CBP said.
Okay, hold on. Before we go on there, a personal amount. Is that okay now to cross the border with weed? I mean, and you just get a little fine now? That's it?
That's a tough one.
Because I remember like 15 years ago it was a little different, but crossed any kind of international border with weed, you're fucked.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you were crossing from, like, the United States into Mexico about 15 years ago, they're just like, oh, you're bringing it back?
Yeah. Oh, my God. All right, so CBP officers, approached the military trucks and temporarily detained the soldiers and secured their weapons and equipment. They got released, like, what, a few hours later?
Yeah, 5 hours later.
That's weak.
That's a break.
It's a weak story anyway. It's just interesting to see them fucking...
Yeah.
Probably going to get tagged for some racist shit by putting Speedy Gonzalez on there, but whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
Whatever.
Oh, my God. You do know Looney Tunes already got canceled last year, so.
Wait, what?
Did he really?
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
look back at all of it.
Jones, look that up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then they started
They're, like,
to,
bringing it back, but they're, like, editing out characters and shit like that.
Yeah, or they're putting the disclaimer being like, hey, we were racist back then.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're also editing out, like, all the guns, so, like, Elmer Fudd hunting Yosemite Sam. Like,
They got rid of with the Pepe Le Pew, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
they
they
got rid
definitely
of
got. He
Pepe
got
Le
canceled
Pew. Yes,
first.
yes.
He was the first one to go.
Kind of rapey.
Yeah, he was very rapey.
Kind of rapey.
A little bit. What do you got there, Jonesy? Are they all gone?
Well, they got rid of Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, see, told you.
That's okay. That's weak.
He's hunting Wabbit.
All right, kill that shit. I don't care anymore. And dude, we got a new system. You gonna start using that there, Jonesy? All right. Hey, there I am. How's it going? New angles.
See, he just wants to be in the center of attention. That's what it is.
I do. All right, what's our next one up here? All right, top Army spokesperson. I like that spokesperson.
Spokesperson.
Suspended after abysmal climate survey. So those that don't know what climate surveys are, command climate survey. Actually, can you explain that really quick? It's kind of your, is it in your realm?
Yeah, I thought they were just talking about the weather on this one.
Yeah, I wish. Sort of. It's the command ask, hey, how do you feel we're doing, and how are the full-time staff are doing? And then all of these issues get brought up. They're great and
It's
garbage
anonymous.
at the same time.
I love taking them all the time. Just saying a lot of crazy shit.
Wish they had them in my day.
Yeah, yes. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Army's highest-ranking public affairs officer and top spokesperson has been suspended from her duties after 97% of her respondents to their command climate survey for her office reported workplace hostility. So, she was kind of a Nazi, from what I'm taking here.
Yeah.
A little bit of cunt. I guess most of it was coming from the civilian side, not as much as... do you have slides on that, by the way? We'll get into that in a minute. Just
They
wait
do.
up there.
They do.
All right, so Brigadier General Amy E. Johnston took over as the service's Chief of Public Affairs Officer in April 2019.
Wow, it makes it even worse. It's public affairs, too.
In 2019, according to her official biography. Oh, God, I love officers and that bullshit. An Army spokesperson confirmed that Johnston was no longer in her position, but said that she could not provide details about the pending investigation or comment on the survey. Army Times obtained slides detailing the recent command climate survey and revealed massive dissatisfaction within the office of the Chief of Public Affairs. Of the soldiers and Army civilians who responded with the survey, 97% reported workplace hostility, which is the key indicator of potential toxic leadership issues, according to the slides. You got those bad boys up?
don't fucking
I got
say.
2 slides. I was able to get a hold of 2 of them.
Ooh.
Just 2? All right,
see.
throw something up there. What do we got?
So the first one is actually giving a breakdown for morale demographics for what percentage of respondent actually said they had high morale.
All right.
None of them, except for the last bracket, which is I actually can't make it out because the fidelity on that is so horrible, but it's only 20%.
Okay. So it's...
And then the other slide, 21% were reporting sexual harassment behavior, and
really?
non-supervised reported the highest at 42.
that's sexual harassment.
Yeah, always.
Good old sharp.
Always that one.
Fucking A. Oh, I saw you looking around a little bit. You like the guns?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
You know,
right, cool.
it's the only time that I could be around guns other than,
Take one
you
home.
know.
It's all right. I'll let you borrow it.
Woohoo! Yeah,
the
my
way
wife
Let
will
me
kill
take
me.
any home.
Alrighty.
You don't smoke meat for him.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Hey,
But I have.
So yeah, a few things I want to notice or mention. We got a new table here. I want to give a shout out to Pete. Pete couldn't be here again. He sent a call. Family got some vids, even though they're vaxxed. Whatever. Not getting into that whole fucking conversation. I know we got.
YouTube will bring you down.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't already. Bilbo's definitely out as well too for whatever, and J-Bot's actually seeing his wife, and he's married.
He's married?
Yeah, it's weird, right? So you think
What's his name?
Well, yeah, right. All right, but anyway, our guest today brought us a fucking delicious treat here. He smoked a bunch of meats. We got a little picture of that up there. There's Saam cook slicing it up, looking quite svelte there.
I put on weight. Fuck you.
We really appreciate that, dude. That was really awesome of you to do that. Probably should have shot that out in the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no worries.
Yeah, but really, really awesome. Really appreciate that. That was really nice. All right, Sami, back to this shit.
Yeah.
You're up, bud.
Oh, next one.
Yeah, you got this. Computer.
That's iPad. No.
Same. All right. Fucking asshole. All right.
The Space National Guard has a new opponent in town. The White House. What a shock. The White House came out against the creation of a new Space National Guard, even as Space Force proponents inside Biden's Pentagon continued trying to get the organization enshrined into law. In a statement released supporting the House's version of the annual defense policy bill currently under debate in the full chamber, the Office of Management and Budget strongly opposed the notion that a Space National Guard would strengthen the U.S. military. I would beg to differ. It's another branch to make fun of. So
yeah, right.
So hold on. So my question is, if it's a Space National Guard, do they just avoid they're like, this section, this guy belongs to Illinois. We're taking it. This is ours. None of the other 50 states can have this portion of the sky right now.
It's actually a good one. I like that.
I mean, probably. I mean, I would assume that's how it works. Also, I assume that this is your drill weekend is literally working from home.
Right?
No, your drill weekend is sitting at home with a telescope being like, nope, we're good. There's nothing going on in outer space at the moment.
Fucking... All right, keep going with it because I'm going to get into a little bit of this, what's going on here.
Rather than deliver a new military space capabilities, OMB says the personnel would grow government bureaucracy and cost as much as $500 million a year. That price tag rounds up from the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office's 2020 estimate that the Space National Guard of 4,900 to 500 or to 5,800 personnel could cost anywhere from $100 million to $490 million a year and $20 million to $900 million in one-time construction and equipment costs.
Okay.
Wow, that's a huge jump.
Right. It's so fucking... The spread on that is insane. So
I
look at
wouldn't
that.
take those odds in Vegas.
Right. $100 million to $500 million, right? Round up there for the cost.
I mean,
And
that
then
one's a little bit closer. I mean, I can kind of see how you can be like, oh,
But
we're going
then-
to use the facilities here or there. Whatever.
anywhere between $20 million and $1 billion. Like, are you fucking insane? Like, in construction costs? Like, that's the goddamn
I'm
problem.
sorry, the lottery doesn't go
Some
up that fast.
.gov shit right there
That
with
is
that
some
one.
real .gov shit.
It's insane. Anywhere from 20 to $1 billion. What?
What?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
where the fuck are they drawing these numbers?
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
What are they doing? Are they building space lasers?
Which... Whoa! Oh,
Oh,
I forgot
boy.
to tell you. I forgot
Wife,
to tell you.
wife.
Silence the
Phones.
phone, man. Sorry.
No,
My bad.
You know what I really see out of this? You know, Rick and Morty and stuff when, like, you know, they're on the Citadel and the Ricks are running for president and shit like that. More lasers.
More like...
That's what I'm hearing out of this.
Well, okay, so there's another problem here. The White House is getting a little angsty about that one, but there's something else that's going on. Jonesy, can you look this up because I didn't have a slide for this? There's a House bill to abolish the Space Force.
Yes, there is
Entirely.
actually. So right now the Senate has an NDAA or National Defense Authorization
It's
bill
like you knew I was going to say this.
put together for actually creating an Aerospace National Guard, creating one for both, right?
Okay.
So that's been co-sponsored by both a Republican and a Democrat, Doug Lamborn and Jason Crow, respectively. So there is one that is trying to actually sink it.
Okay, so they're really trying to do this. Trying
Yeah.
to get rid of this beloved new core. I so want to switch over.
Guardians.
Well, that's, we need to get the guard going, make sure the reserve's going too. 'Cause is there a mention of a reserve too?
But that's what they're.
I know the guard part, but like is there actual reserve part too though?
They didn't say anything about a space reserve.
Because
this point
I don't
in
want to do
time
like
because-
sandbags in space either. Because that's the whole reason I ever went.
Well, there's no sand
guard.
in space, really.
Right, but you guys
Well, I
bring
mean, there
sandbags
is,
up,
but-
right? You guys,
Well, you gotta have like your net out there
You know what
catching
I'm
all
saying.
like the debris and like
something
gotta
stupid up
stuff it
there,
in a burlap
like a
sack.
rescue. You always have like there's some crazy, solar storm or something, and a bunch of people get fucked up. Think about like with the National
Like every
Guard does.
episode of Star Trek.
Yeah, right. There you
All
go.
right, cool.
Nerd alert. Speaking of
off.
that, we're gonna get into some of that shit in a little bit here. All right, let's get the next one going here.
This is all you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna slaughter some names in the studio.
That's why it's all you.
Look at him. He's trying to look. All right, here, I'll share a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, Azerbaijani military boast air power in bizarre music video. All right, the Azerbaijan's.
When I was stationed in Haditha, they were guarding the dam. We just call them the AZs.
The AZs. Yeah, I actually should abbreviate that as that. Okay, anyway. So the Azerbaijan wants the world to notice its cutting-edge armed forces. So it did what every powerful military does. It made a music video. So fucking awesome. We have that. But
Like the Australian.
In a 4-minute propaganda video, Azerbaijani troops pose in front of drones and propeller biplanes. Sorry.
I can't keep your shit together.
Like high schoolers in the homemade rap video. The pop rock song. Yeah, here's where I'm really going to fuck it up. Zahi Zadurzamus Almaz, or There's No Victory Without Martyrs. A lot easier. Bops along to synchronized tank volleys and helicopter gun runs, but the bearded men in camis slapping the bass. And the beautiful singer somehow detract from all the serious firepower. Not even the front woman's mountaintop gesturing of the drone strike company. I can't even speak right now. Could save the propaganda video
fair, we watched the
from
video
being
before this.
cringeworthy. All right, so we have the video. I'm going to put that up. It's pretty... we're going to fast forward here a little bit.
Let's get some.
Yeah, all right, cool. Helicopters. You know, some... There we go. Artillery dropping some bombs, slapping the bass. She is pretty cute, though. Yeah. Biplanes. The biplanes.
Woo!
The
Biplanes.
biplanes.
The
Oh my
biplanes.
god.
No, they're gonna hit Bismarck it.
Oh, the drums.
Hey, weren't those the biplane, the same
mountain.
biplane they got at the end of Expendables 3?
Let's see if we can fast forward this a little bit because there's a scene that comes up. Oh, wait, here's more biplanes. Oh, they're drones. Look at the drums. There they are. 1, 2, maybe 2 or 3.
I'm counting a baker's dozen there, Bob.
They're jamming, though. All right, here it is.
That
Look at
ponytail.
that fucking ponytail. Oh, my God, yeah. Dude, they wear their uniforms like all the movies.
This is like the opposite of a Finnish metal band.
Little fat. That's more of this.
More.
More. It's like that she gets on a mountaintop.
She was already on the mountain.
They're going back again too. Yeah.
There it is.
This is the big fucking. There it is. All right, I can't handle it anymore. That's fucking insane. I would totally join that military.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine if the army or the corps did that?
Oh my
shit?
god,
That'd be
hearing
great.
them actually marching and shit was hilarious.
I did enjoy the dude with the ponytail. Slapping the bass, dude. That was pretty awesome.
I love to see that their grooming standards are way more relaxed than
Super
ours.
chill, right? I mean, dude, those are some cool biplanes. Huge.
Like,
Hey?
yeah.
Can't believe they still
Expendables.
make that shit.
Well, I'm convinced they're just really hoping to be in a battle like Bismarck, and they're gonna be like, all right, get the biplanes. We're gonna just go in underneath. Their guns are too quick to hit us, and we're just gonna launch torpedoes and hope we hit. Like I feel like that's
So
their
like Star
entire
Wars.
strange. Yeah.
They're gonna do their own trench run in a biplane.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
What was that run though? God damn it.
Those were
What run?
The Star Wars run. What's it called?
The
No,
trench
there's
run.
the Kessler. There's the Kessler
The
run.
Kessel run. That was
Yeah.
different. That was
Oh,
a
okay.
smuggling
Yeah.
run.
That was a cool one though. All right. Oh, there was. Whatever. All right. Here's a fun one.
Yeah, don't dive into Star Wars with me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait, you got a biplane up with them? Is there? There's the Azerbaijanis.
Yeah, it's the Antonov AN-2.
Antonov.
So it's Russian.
Yeah.
It's Soviet, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not even Russian, just Soviet.
Soviet.
So they really haven't updated their shit in a while.
Just, all right. Next one up.
U.S. Special Operations soldiers attacked by ninja in California.
Yeah, this is the funniest story all week,
so
dude.
great.
So this actually came out. I think. Yeah, well, you could say it when it came out. Yeah. Go on. Get it.
In news that nobody expected, a ninja recently attacked an Army Special Operations soldiers while they were training in California. In the early morning hours of September 18th, an individual clad in head to toe in ninja garb and carrying a katana sword approached a staff sergeant with the 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment drones outside an administrative building at a hangar at the... I'm not even going to try.
Oh,
In Yorkin?
No, in Yorkern.
Inyokern Airport in Mojave Desert, where members of the unit were training. The incident report said that the purported ninja approached a soldier who was minding his own business, smoking a cigarette, and asked, "Do you know who I am?" To which the staff sergeant replied, No, though it stands to reason that his inner monologue may have gone something like this. What the fuck? Then the master of the dark arts of ninjutsu asked, do you know where my family is? And yet again, the staff sergeant replied, no.
Yeah. It gets better.
I'm trying to keep this shit
I know,
together. I
it's-
really
it's-
am. According to the partial incident report, at this point, the person in the ninja garb began slashing at the staff sergeant, striking his phone and his knee and leg. Soldier immediately took off running in an effort to evade his attacker. Soldier made his way through the parking lot before jumping a fence and entering a nearby admin building. Hey, your people saved him.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Once inside, the soldier and a captain immediately began locking the doors and called law enforcement. The unidentified attacker continued his pursuit, following the staff sergeant to the building where he'd taken shelter and was kicking and punching the doors and windows. According to the incident report, the assailant stopped for a moment and receded back into the shadows, only to return shortly thereafter and hurl a large block of asphalt through the window, striking the captain. Before once more disappearing, this time for good. Law enforcement arrived shortly thereafter, and the ninja garbed-clad assailant was arrested.
Okay. Okay. Go
So,
ahead.
okay, amazing.
So much to unpack there.
What was the guy smoking the cigarette? Not a special forces guy,
Drones.
or like what? Because like I imagine he should be able to take out the ninja,
Okay,
right?
so this actually came out a couple times, right?
Well, he had a
so,
sword.
Right. He's an SF dude. Actually, Jones had a little bit more. They were actually what kind of SF guys?
They're attached to 160th SOAR.
Right. So they're air boys. Okay, but no, still badass guys. Not gonna knock them.
Yeah.
That's actually the incident report you got up there.
Yeah,
Oh, they
From the
redacted
actual-
some of it.
Well, yeah.
They redacted
names.
the names.
Yeah. So imagine this. I'm out there. I'm smoking my cigarettes. I'm not training at this point. I got no weapon on me. And a fucking ninja, a legit ninja comes up to you with a fucking katana. Yeah, I'm going to run like a little bitch, especially if he slashed me with it, too.
I'm just-
At first, I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy? Like, what's going on?
Well, he didn't slash him that bad. He was able to get away.
Okay.
And
like-
get a head start. And like, I do imagine that maybe this was one of those like those fat guys with the swords cutting water bottles in the
That
backyard.
guy
And,
with
like-
the big sword. Yeah, no. It's so I get like, dude, you guys, like, I would be shocked as shit. You're in. Okay. First of all, I lived actually right outside this area. Was kind of forced to live out there during high school. My family lives out there in the middle. It's Ridgecrest. It's middle goddamn nowhere. All right. There's a China Lake Naval Air Base is right there, and this airport's about 10 miles, 15 miles north of that, whatever.
Okay.
And it's desolate, middle of fucking nowhere, right? This little airport. So I can imagine
Sounds
some
like 29
fucking
pounds.
dude comes out of nowhere, right? And straight up ninja up. I would be like, I don't care SF shit anything. I'd be like, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
I mean, I guess like it's just amazing that he didn't even like try
No,
or
no, he
that we
just-
know of.
Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, the dude like broke the guy arm and then was like, all right, I'm getting out of here because a little too weird for me today.
He probably just wanted to finish
the
his smoke
whole
break.
thing is fucking weird. It's hilarious. The
Maybe
guy-
he was going on leave tomorrow, and he's just like, "Fuck, I don't want to deal with this."
but
shit.
you know, he's a shitty ninja because he got caught by the police.
That's
so,
why the dude went into the admin building. He was like, "Hey, is my leave approved?
Yeah, 'cause
Because I'm
gonna peace out
done
early
today.
today."
Gotta get
This
the fuck
happened, sir. I need to go
I'm
home."
a staff sergeant, so I'm just gonna like fuck off. I'm an E6. I can do that.
So this actually also brought up something to me that a show I used to watch from like the mid 2000s. It's called Ask a Ninja. Jones, I can you pull up Ask a Ninja for me here? Let's get up. Yeah, I know I already had him preload this one up because I knew I was gonna bring this one up there. So watch this shit. Put it up there. Make sure it's.
Well, I am ninja, he's ninja, she is ninja too. I am ninja.
Dude, this guy was so fucking good, right?
You
gotta check him out. On YouTube, Ask a Ninja.
Brad asks a ninja. Are there ninja midgets? Yes, there are ninjas who actually prefer to be called minjas. They are down there and they are deadly. They're like urinal cakes. They are little but very powerful.
All right,
They
kill
call
it,
the
kill it.
poly-
Oh yeah, Ask a Ninja. I think I swear to God, I think our buddy there from back in the day that you served with over at the embassy showed me that.
yeah.
And I loved it, like since 05. Like he stopped doing shit like 6 years ago, but fucking hilarious. I don't know if he's still alive.
And old school YouTube.
I know
is-
it's
oh
so
man.
good.
Oh,
It's
man.
Ask a Ninja. Check it
days-
out. All the
the
episodes are
days of
fucking
that.
fantastic. Good shit.
Fucking action figure therapy back in the day.
Oh,
was so
yeah.
great too, man.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I think they're coming back.
Oh,
I hope so. I hope so. Yeah.
It's almost as epic as my mustache.
You know what's also great too is remember the G.I. Joe PSAs?
Yeah,
that was action figure therapy.
They did the
Yeah.
They did the cartoons for that. They did that.
Yeah.
I did not know they did that.
Yeah.
Those are fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I did not know they did those.
The honey badger story with Stanley, the honey badger.
Wait, are we the same G.I. Joe PSA? The cartoon ones where they took the old versions, they just clipped them and then dubbed them.
No.
See,
That
all
was
right.
different. That was different.
Yeah, I'm talking about the actual dubbed, like where they clipped it and they dubbed it, whatever.
No, that
or-
was different. That was way different.
Those were good too.
Yeah,
though,
those
man.
were
Yeah.
hilarious.
Holy,
Yeah.
what was it? Pork chop sandwiches. Baby, told me I would be good and so fucking awesome. Yeah, check that out as well, anybody. Those were fantastic. All right, I want you to have this one, bud, because it's a Marine story, and we've been covering it now 3 times in the last 4 episodes.
Yeah,
fucking insane.
I've been getting text messages about this from people too. So,
all right, hit it up.
Marine officer who blasted leaders over Afghan withdrawal now in the brig. Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Scheller, the Marine infantry officer and former battalion commander, who made headlines last month for criticizing his chain of command in public, is now in the brig and accused of 4 offenses under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. Scheller is accused of the following offenses under the UCMJ: Article 88, contempt toward officials; Article 90, willfully disobeying a superior commissioned officer;
Got one of those.
Article 92, failure to obey an order;
Got one of those
Article 133, conduct unbecoming of an officer and a gentleman. A Marine Corps spokesman told Task and Purpose. What? No, 134?
Wait, 134.
That's general. That's
Oh,
what they
yeah,
bring
yeah,
you
yeah.
up. They
Jesus
bring you
Christ.
up on that for everything. NJP 134 is
that.
just lumped right into that shit. Yeah.
So yeah, keep going with that one.
However, it is not yet certain whether Scheller will face a court-martial. The Marine will go through the Article 32 hearing, which will determine whether there is enough evidence to warrant a court-martial. But no matter what the hearing finds, Scheller has already made a name for himself through his viral videos, publicly criticizing senior leadership while still in uniform. The way Scheller did was a move so bold that even members of other branches of the military are talking about it. That being said, some former Trump supporters have raised over $2 million for his legal defense.
I heard there was
yeah.
somebody that they shut some shit down because of it too for his legal defense.
Mm-hmm.
Typical, shutting shit down as always.
Let the guy get his GoFundMe for his legal defense. Let's bring this out to light.
Okay. I started out really liking this guy.
I still do.
I still like it for what he did. I think episode 1 we covered something like this before. Remember? Marines talking back. I think it was against Tucker Carlson, all that kind of shit.
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole fighting back on
yeah.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is funny too, is now that because he was trying to get who was it? He was trying to bring up charges. It was the CENTCOM commander.
Yeah. What's his nuts?
Oh yeah, I forget his name. And Miley, I guess.
Yeah,
as well. But they just
Miley
had
was one of them, too.
their hearings, right?
Well, and Miley talking to China. and
What I
shit
loved
like
about
that.
the 2 generals, they just dropped fucking total dimes on the president.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we gave him some options, and he listened to them, but it's Hey, I actually give POTUS some credit there because he said the buck stops here, but I haven't heard shit after that.
No.
And this is the most political I'm going to talk about it, only because this is like a
No,
military
he's just trying to
topic
capture
here.
he's trying to capture the air of Truman. Because Truman had that on his desk. The buck stops here.
Truman is such a racist piece of shit.
Yes,
though.
he was.
He fucking nuked those poor Japanese people.
Twice.
But
Not
he-
once, but twice.
He did that to end the war.
No, I did. It actually worked out pretty well.
The nuclear bombings was less about the Japanese, more about telling Stalin to screw off.
Yeah, I know.
Also kind of racist because a lot of the people in the U.S. military at that time saw the Russians as subhuman.
Yes.
Patton being one of them.
Being Polish, I consider them subhuman. So
Well.
sorry for my Russian listeners.
Also,
Hey,
back in the day,
Polish.
Patton, while we were still in Europe, he just said, "Hey, we should just keep moving east."
Oh yeah. He was like, what there was that banquet that Patton had with where he told his interpreter to be like, yo, tell that guy I think he's a piece of shit. I'm paraphrasing a bunch here because
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
right.
remember it, but he's like, yeah, tell that Russian guy he's a piece of shit and I don't like him at all. And then the interpreter was like, what? And he was like, do it. So he did. And then the Russian guy looked at him and was like, held up a shot glass, was like, yeah, I don't like you either. Like, we could do this today. And that's part of the reason why he was going to be asked to leave Europe, because they were like, his troops will definitely go with him. Let's end this now.
Yeah. Well, he had a lot of forethought. You know, he said we were going to eventually fight the Russians. So,
Yeah, well, we kind of did.
well, a lot of proxy wars here
Yeah,
and there. We
yeah,
could have
no.
just solved that
Cold
all right
War
now. Just
action,
wiped it
Cold
out,
War
wiped
action.
the Soviet Union out, got rid of communism altogether. We would have been happier now.
Back to
Yay, Operation Unthinkable.
yeah. All right. Well, back to this guy again. So he's in the brig now, or I think he's going to get released. I don't know what the updates are on that one.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we'll keep
like I
following
said,
this.
it's I really liked what he did when he started.
Mm-hmm.
I think he really went above where he should have afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Landed himself in the fucking brig.
Hey,
And
he's going to
honestly-
prison for his convictions. This is something that's going to garner him a lot of political capital.
I don't
going
think it's
forward.
going to happen anything besides him getting a book deal after that.
I think he
or a
can run
movie.
for office.
No.
You don't think so?
No, it's gonna. So he's gonna have the Giuliani kind of a thing where, like, Giuliani, every time he ran for president, he was like, I was mayor during 9/11. I think.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it
Giuliani
didn't
was
work
also
out too
credited
well.
with being the lawyer that literally crushed the New York mafia too.
Yeah, but like he might maybe get Congress, but I don't think
higher.
anybody would let him get above Congression.
Maybe.
The congressional. There's gonna be way too many powers that be that are gonna be like,
Or they'll look at him like that army lieutenant that was literally talking shit about the president and campaigning in uniform.
Yeah, that one another scumbag.
Oh,
we had
man.
to put on the scumbag list for that because
We did.
Yeah.
Or
we
the
did.
Sergeant First Class that picked a fight with SMA.
Oh yeah.
oh man.
Nice toss, by the way. Thank you.
Landed in the combat closet.
That's all right. Yeah, we're keeping it up there in memory of all our fallen comrades that aren't here today from the vids or whatever the fuck, or just because they can't pick up their fucking cell phone. Anyway, looking at you, Bilbo.
He picked it up
But
for me.
back to Marine Corps. What was I gonna get at? Oh, so this guy actually spurred off some other officers to
Yeah.
get fired.
Well, I mean, he's leading a mutiny.
It basically is. What I love is that I hear a lot of people like, "Oh man, I can't believe he's getting locked up or this and that." I'm like, yeah, you don't have fucking freedom of speech. You can't actually do
Well,
this shit.
no,
especially
you don't in the
uniform.
military.
Not in the
However,
military. Yeah.
However, I look at this as him being a whistleblower on a situation, and I
Yeah.
do think he should be protected under those grounds because
It's
this
still-
this pullback so fucked up. The amount of equipment that we left for those fucking goat fuckers
I
out there, and
get
shit
it.
like that,
I'm
like
so
the way we hung the Afghani people kind of out to dry. Although in the same situation, I'm also very much the type of person to be like, look, guys, we've been here for 20 fucking years. We've been training you for 20 fucking years, and you haven't done shit with it. You're on your own.
Look, I'm pro for for all of that. I am. It doesn't bother me what he did. I hope that a lot of other officers.
I'm more or less just thinking about all my contractor friends out there that don't have the amount of jobs available to them as they used to. I mean, like, some of these guys are looking to retire at 40, and they gotta, get real
Saam
jobs
also
now.
had the coolest fucking contracting gig in Iraq.
Oh,
alright?
yeah.
So after he got out, did you hear about this?
No, I
Alright,
haven't.
So okay. So Saam, after his multiple tours of badassery through Fallujah and trekking through Iraq and killing Saddam, over here single-handedly, he.
I never embellished that one.
I did. I'm just trying to make you sound cooler.
They captured Saddam while
few
I was
years
finishing up
later-
job school, so just
Yeah.
Him being a bartender and managing bars, he gets this gig for the embassy. They call him in, or he sees it and he goes, "Dude, I'm going to take."
No. They contacted me.
They did, yeah.
The
To go
recruiter
work
did.
at the embassy in Iraq,
Nice.
in Baghdad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just got to do like a year of
2 years.
2 years, yeah, of hanging out there and running a bar.
For the State Department.
This guy, by the way,
I
gets
mean, hey.
so fucking sloshed and walks around the green zone. And this is over a decade ago. Walks around the green zone, wasted his shit. What embassy had to bring you in because you're trashed out
The
there?
Dutch embassy.
The Dutch
Woo!
like, get in here.
Man.
What a fucking putz.
To be fair, I lived right out front of the Dutch embassy.
All right, let's get past the Marine here. Let's get into something funny. I've covered this guy so many fucking times. Like I said, I support him at the same time. Like I don't, and I do. It's like if you shut the fuck up, you couldn't be in the brig right now. Like I don't think it's gonna go any further than it is.
No, I mean, I did read an article this week where he's like petitioning for an honorable discharge.
Oh my god, I hope he
and
still
stuff.
gets one anyway, even though he's been. I appreciate what he's doing. At the same time, like dude, stop. You're hurting yourself.
I think this is a whole lot of like saber rattling on the parts of like the Joint Chiefs and all the higher ups and stuff like that to try to like silence him.
Oh, by the way, this is the first time I heard what's SecDef's name again? Jesus Christ.
Nah, fucking no.
You SecDef.
No one ever
what's his
knows
name?
who the SecDef
It
is when
changes
it's a
so often.
Democrat in
I know
office,
we
but they
covered
always
him
know when it's
one
a
time in a
Republican.
story.
Lloyd
First-
Austin.
That's
That's
right,
it.
Austin.
Yeah.
First time I heard him speak, man, that voice
Yeah.
got burly because I was watching the hearings and all that shit. So I love seeing brass getting fried.
Yeah.
There's nothing more.
Oh, man.
As much as I hate like watching congressional bullshit, it's
I
just
love it
fun.
when Congress gets to rake them over the coals.
I like to
and
see
shit.
if like some brass really just get fucked in the.
The only
ass
thing
a
that
little
looks
bit.
better is when Congress gets raked over the coals.
That's yeah, absolutely, or anybody in politics in general, just fucking you. All right,
The Anthony Weiner scandal was like one of my all-time favorites.
big dick. That's,
Hey.
hey man, if you got it, flaunt it, right?
Wow, and he liked to flaunt it in front of 14-year-olds.
Yeah, that's the sick part. Goddamn diddlers.
Diddlers. Fucking diddlers.
I don't know if we have diddler stories today. I hope not. God damn it.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
Oh, yeah.
We do.
Ah, God. All right. Well,
There's so many.
to catch a
There's
predator
so
or catch a
fucking
service member. Semper.
fucking
Hey,
many.
what are you doing here?
Them-
All right. We get the next one up here.
You
You
want it?
No, go ahead.
No, yeah.
I don't mind.
All right. This veteran artist turns your depraved phallic dreams into morale patches. Dan Santoro. When I was 18, my family went out of town and I threw a house party that resulted in a lost cat, a bubble party in my parents' jacuzzi, and last but certainly not least, a shiny Sharpie drawn penis on the wall of the garage.
Tiny Sharpie one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr.
tiny.
part.
Oh, yeah. That
So
would make
small.
way more sense than a shiny Sharpie. Anyway, my dad, a Navy pilot, found it so funny that he decided to leave it there until my parents sold the house a decade later. His appreciation for phallic drawings, I can only assume, is a vestige of his time served. I think that's a military tradition that goes back farther than anyone can remember. I'm pretty sure the Spartans put that on their shields
Oh,
at
yeah, yeah.
Thermopylae.
Big
So,
old
you know,
cocks.
big old cocks. Veteran and morale patch connoisseur Dan Santoro told Observation Post, "You'll see like old things like on Hadrian's Wall. There's a dick drawn." Of course.
Yeah.
Hadrian's Wall in England. The Romans built that, by the way. Anyway, Santoro went 6 years as a crew chief in the Air Force. Now draws phallic morale patches and recently released a book titled "Patches with Genitals on Them," which can be purchased on this site.
All right. Do you have a site or something blown up a little bit bigger of I want to see some of those patches because I only had a small little image of it. I was loving it because like they had a horn on it, one of the rhino horns with the big old cock
Had
on
a
it.
rhino horn coming out of a cock.
Yeah, kick.
Out of a cack?
Kick. What do you got there, bud? Got anything?
What kind of cock was
No,
it?
no. Just go to. Did you find his website too?
Was it black cock?
So he did a book, dude. Patches with genitals on them. That's
You
a
know-
great.
We were talking about doing like a activated charcoal cocktail years ago,
Yeah.
and we were going to do it as a large format, and we were going to call it the Big Black Cocktail.
Not bad. What you got there, Joey?
BBC.
BBC.
Well, right now it's just giving Mayo Clinic.
Okay, don't forget that multicam button. I know it's your first day doing it. It's all right. I keep
It's because you want to be in frame.
He's
I get it.
He's no. I want all us to be in frame. He's it's first day. He's working on it really hard. Jones puts a lot of work in here.
Yes,
you know?
he does.
He comes in during the week, unlike anybody else in the show,
Oh, yeah, because some of us have jobs.
except for Pete. I guess Pete put this fucking awesome table for
Because
us.
some of us have
so.
jobs.
Look, I'm just here.
Hey, dude, I really appreciate.
He
you
smokes
coming.
weed.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, that's
there we
pretty
go.
much
You got
what I
a
do.
blown up image of it. All right. No,
No, we had that.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah. See the rhino cock. What else we got there?
No. The
The
cock
airborne.
is the thorn.
I love the
Yeah.
airborne one. That's nice.
That's real good.
It is good. Good for him.
Yeah, I say good for him.
You got his website too? I don't know. Yeah, he has.
I'll try pulling it
Yeah. We'll get around to it, whatever.
Put it in the comments.
Good for
or
you,
put it
dude.
in
That's
the
so fun.
description.
I want to get some of those patches. I want to buy some.
Yes, you. Yeah, put them.
You know I
wear 'em to
would.
drill.
That's the cool thing about the
Oh,
army.
man.
That's the cool thing about the army, right? Like, dude, we have
Oh.
Velcro everywhere, so we just slap that shit.
Seriously.
I got shit on for wearing my FST patch, my field sanitation team one. That me and Pete.
That's right. That's right.
I think it was Sergeant Major's like, what the fuck? I'm like, I said, field sanitation team's like,
But,
even, well, soon to be Sergeant Major. I'm not gonna say his full name there.
Oh yeah.
He was like, get that shit up.
It's got a.
Because he was rocking as our first sergeant during
Yeah.
the mission, and he was like, take that shit off. I'm like, dude, you need to start dipping again. Poor guy quit. Like,
Okay.
back up, like right in front of like a month-long mission. I'm like, dude, you need to fucking start putting some lip in.
Yeah.
Poor dude.
Grind up some.
I think
MRE
Pete
coffee
ended
and
up giving
shove
like
it
a
in
whole
gums.
fucking bag it for him. But all right, whenever you get a chance, throw up some more. Oh, you got his website?
I do indeed. So the website is called pizzastrike.net.
Okay.
Oh, word.
Pizzastrike.net. Very interesting. Oh, how much are the patches?
They're actually not that bad.
Looks
They're
like
only
$7 a piece.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's so many more.
Oh shit.
Dude, just
butt.
I want the dick ones.
max out your credit card on that shit. Your wife won't care.
Nah. T-shirts. Let's buy some T-shirts of it. Yeah. We're gonna support the shit of this guy. Fuck yeah. What was that website again?
Pizzastrike.net.
Pizzastrike.net. All right, cool. Totally. That's awesome. All right, it's that time of the show. God, I can't see what the hell I'm doing. New setup here. It's a little weird. All right, it's the POG Pro.
POG Pro.
I love it because we got a Pogue right next. Well, we're all fucking Pogues here, whatever.
That was the whole premise of the show.
Yeah, I know.
When we first talked about that
I know.
night.
Pogue Radio. It's where we almost named the show as Pogue Radio.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It would have been cool too, but you know, I like Semper Hooah. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. We were drunk as shit when we started this.
I mean, hey, you know.
Actually, I think that's where that tequila bottle came from.
All right, hit him up, dude.
POG Pro, Tech Sergeant Michael Walker. Tech Sergeant Michael Walker was finishing dinner with his friends at the mall in Glendale, Arizona in May 2020 when chaos erupted around him. People ran past the restaurant and he heard gunshots. Walker sprung into action, running to the restaurant's front entrance to barricade the doors a mere 10 or 15 feet from the shooter himself. All I could think about was locking the doors and getting people safely inside, said Walker in a press release. An aviation resource manager for the 309th Fighter Squadron at Luke Air Force Base, Arizona, Walker received the 2021 Air Force Sergeants Association William H. Pitzenberger Heroism Award.
Fucking for
What the fuck, guys? Why don't we have an abbreviation for that?
That's a long ass name.
Holy shit,
Yeah, go
man.
on.
What the fuck? The airman is credited for helping save the lives of 28 people while off duty during the shooting at the Westgate Entertainment District in Glendale on May 20th, 2020.
Now I think that's the run outside the stadium over there, right? Is that what was said or something like that?
Not
Yeah,
sure.
by Glendale. I think that's where it is.
You would know more
I was
about
actually
that area.
yeah,
than
I was
do.
actually out there before. So this story came out in April. We were actually trying to do this one, or May. We were trying to do this one earlier. We never got a chance. They want to give him a shout out. And what's really interesting is I had trouble finding the story besides like on like the task like an actual news outlets, but because I never even heard about this crazy shooting.
Yeah, I never did either.
Like,
No.
it's fucking nut, right? There's so many in this country, right?
Seriously.
It's like gun safety, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's not touch on that. Supreme Court's supposed to be hearing stuff on that.
Wow, dude, I love my guns. I mean, but
No
we
way.
got some mental
Really?
health issues.
Really?
Yeah. That's
I thought you didn't like them at all.
Just only a few of them. There's
Just
just
half the
everywhere.
collection.
Woo.
I don't know.
Just-
Anyway.
Just the long guns.
Hey, hats off to the POG Pro there. Michael Walker, Tech Sergeant. What is it, Tech Sergeant? Is that E6?
E12. I don't know what the fuck the Air
E12.
Force
I think it's E6, right, Jonesy? Look that up. I'm pretty sure Tech Sergeant, because it's Staff Sergeant is their E5.
Yes, it is.
So I'm guessing that's
confuses
the,
me.
Right?
Yeah, it's so
The only
fucking
branch
retarded.
that backs it. They used to be Army too. It's like, why are you
man.
fucking it up?
Well, they kept half
We
your
gave you
ranks.
something. Just use it.
E6, right? Come on, tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right. He's looking. All right. By the time he's looking, at the same time, it's gonna be that time.
This one's all you.
Yeah, it's E6.
It's E6. Okay. Cool. All right. Why aren't you going away? There you are. All right. And our first scumbag, Jones. Actually, I'm gonna let Jonesy take this one. You want it or?
Yeah, I got it.
No. I want you to pick up the slide. Pick up the slide, and you can go into details afterwards. You have your slide for it? No, you don't. You're just gonna read it off of there. You're just gonna be a piece of shit like that. Look at him. He's like a rebel.
I am.
How about I do it? You just give me the details.
There you
after.
go.
All right, about that. Okay. You just give. He's all like, "I was about to do it." All right, our first scumbag, piece of shit, Army Master Sergeant Joshua Glardon. I don't give a fuck.
Glardon, whatever,
Fuck
he's a
your
piece of
name.
shit,
You're a
fuck him.
piece of shit. Civilian authorities in North Carolina have charged PSYOP Operations Master Sergeant Joshua Glardon, piece of shit, with 1 count of first-degree statutory rape and 15 counts of felony second-degree sexual exploitation of a child.
Fucking diddlers, man.
dang.
The NCO
Can
was
we just
arrested.
change this section instead of scumbags to fucking scumbag diddlers?
We're about to get into that because it's like every fucking
Every
week, right? The NCO was arrested on September 9th and transferred to the Cumberland County Jail on September 15th, according to jail records. At the time of his arrest, Glardon was assigned to the ROTC instructor as an ROTC instructor at the Appalachian State University in Boone, North Carolina. He had been with the ROTC unit since April. Glardon allegedly distributed at least 15 photographs depicting sexual assaults of young girls between December 2020 and July 2021, the Fayetteville Observer reported.
Oh, God, I'm about to puke up all that smoked meat
Delicious
after
smoked
hearing
meat, by the
that.
way. The senior NCO's, this is where it gets really fucking juicy, too. The senior NCO's mistress also allegedly sent photos and included her underage daughter in a sexual encounter with Glardon, leading him to commit a sex offense against the girl. According to the Fayetteville Observer, she too was arrested and charged. So his little side chick gave up her like, dude, what the fuck?
She's a mother.
Yeah, well, just in general, the whole thing.
Fucking scumbags.
No,
man.
she's
they just attract each
She's
other.
not a mom. She's not a mom.
No.
Yeah, she's a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Fucking
He's a piece of
scumbag,
shit.
she
Pretty
is.
much.
Ugh, did I put his picture up? There. That's it.
Oh, my God. Look at
Yeah.
this guy. He's a fucking winner, isn't he?
Love the hair.
I'd
First of all, with a haircut like that, who is fucking him?
yes.
Willingly, let alone...
It's like he's got a beret on. I love it.
It does.
Yeah, right.
It probably is. It's
Brings me
probably
back
a
to old school
hairpiece. He
Army.
looks like he's got a receding hairline on the backside.
Oh, it's like old school Army, the berets.
Oh man, don't. Why you gotta bring that? Why
Barrettes.
you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up, man?
Because I rocked a beret pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I loved watching the salutes with those.
Oh yeah, right down the middle.
Yeah,
No,
But it's
So I love it. Is somebody was like, "Hey, are you ever gonna get LASIK?" And I was like, "Man, I don't know how to salute without my glasses on."
Oh, yeah, it's right
like
there. Boom.
like I got
it's
boom.
a nice resting spot. That's
It's
nice.
just perfect.
Yeah. I like how that works out for you. That's yeah.
You know,
All right, so you got more details, Jonesy, on that scumbag?
Yeah, so he's actually been a known issue for just about anyone that isn't a command team with both 4th and 8th psychological operations groups. He's been bounced around and passed around so he isn't their problem anymore.
So he's been doing this for a while, it sounds like.
Since at least E7.
oh Jesus,
Jesus, and he got promoted?
He got promoted. He was put on dream assignments. They did whatever they could to just pass him along to the next person because apparently they
No,
just
they
didn't. wanna
didn't.
do
They
the
could have
paperwork.
just fucking prosecuted
Wasn't
his
he also
dumbass.
like I see his E8 there, but he was actually a first sergeant at the time too, right? Where
Yep.
He was doing some stuff. Ooh, nice, real good leadership role. Like, come here, little private.
I mean,
God.
what it was ROTC, right?
Well,
This
that's
guy
some of
needs
it.
his
But
nuts curb stomped, man. I swear to God.
But I mean, if he's been bounced around too all over the place, I feel like they threw him in ROTC just to get him away from all the shit.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe
let's
but
put a
like-
diddler in ROTC.
At least it wasn't JROTC. Thank
yeah.
God there.
I'm sure that would have been the next step if they hadn't caught him this time.
Well, no. So JROTC is retired people.
Oh, is that rather?
Yeah,
so he would have
I
made
know
it to there had they not caught him.
Yeah. So it's so the way JROTC works is that you have to be retired with honorable, and I think there's something else, and then you can like apply for it, and you get it's like you get your military pay minus what your like veteran disability
Oh,
is.
really?
I want to say I heard about it. We have somebody that might be retiring, and that was one job that they were offered. They were like, "Yeah, you can do this," and he was like, "Maybe." But I also don't necessarily want to know if I want to be playing Army for the next, 10, 15 years after I retired.
See, I wish we had Pete and Bilbo here because they were both ROTC Nazis.
Yeah.
JR ROTC Nazis.
Ugh. My wife is one.
Oh, yeah?
She's like, yeah, when I was in ROTC, and I'm like, oh my God.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut
I
the
love
fuck
you,
up.
but please.
This guy actually didn't even stop at just going after kids. He also went after the spouses of his soldiers, harassing them and sending dick pics.
Ooh.
Wow, this guy
Man.
just gets better and better, don't he?
Wow.
Oi.
Scumbag. That's
Can
what
we make him scumbag too as well?
Year 1, 2, and 3. All right, no.
Holy shit, put a new
let's
category
get
in for
another.
this asshole.
All right, let's get into something less rapey and more murdery. All right.
All right, hey.
Oh, hey.
Here you go.
Now on to real scumbags.
Yeah. The first one wasn't.
Luke Air Force. Jeez, Luke Air Force Base.
Yeah.
A hero and a fucking scumbag coming out of the same place, huh?
Right.
Well, it's gotta even itself out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't have everything just, yeah, all right. Luke Air Force Base airman on trial in Arizona in the death of Mennonite woman. Jesus fucking Christ, he went after a religious chick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you'll hear why.
Airman First Class Mark Gooch So why are all these douchebags named Gooch?
Hey, well, inside joke for us. We actually have a guy in our unit named that.
Yeah, I had a guy in my unit named that too. He was the fattest motherfucker around, and he would put everyone else on report for being overweight while that motherfucker didn't run PT ever in the 4 years I was there.
I like the Gooch in my unit.
Yeah, well,
He's also his boss. So
can't get
I
you
like
in
him as
trouble.
well.
we all love you.
Airman First Class Mark Gooch, assigned to the 56th Equipment Maintenance Squadron at Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix, was raised in a Mennonite community in Wisconsin, but rejected the faith before joining the service. There's no indication the two knew each other prior to their alleged meeting early last year, but Gooch was arrested in April 2020 and charged with kidnapping and killing Sasha Kraus. Prosecutors will try to convince a jury that Gooch had a general disdain for Mennonites and drove more than 7 hours to Farmington, New Mexico, where Kraus lived, kidnapped her, and fatally shot her. Authorities said they tied Gooch to Kraus's disappearance and death using cell phone records, Gooch's financial statements and receipts, and Luke surveillance video. The state crime lab report showed a bullet taken from Kraus's skull was fired from a .22 caliber rifle Gooch owned.
Okay, so actually a little bit more on that. I don't know if you get that story up as well, Jonesy. His brother just testified against him.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Yeah, they
Can't even get a character.
they brought into that one. This one's developing like crazy with this one. He's fighting it, but yet the evidence just seems he's fucked.
I mean,
Like,
shit.
I don't like that. Innocent until proven guilty, but it not looking good for this motherfucker. And so he's still on the scumbag list. It's again allegedly for everything,
Allegedly.
so we don't get fucking
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get sued. Or I do. I don't care.
Allegedly. Jesus. I mean, that is, I don't know.
Anyway, so that'd be interesting. I'll follow that one a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious what the reason, what his motive would be.
Well,
Maybe he's like me.
I mean,
You hate
aside-
Polacks, you just want to kill one.
Like,
I am one.
You're
I'm
friends
kidding.
with a bunch of them. Though.
I know. I love them
Seriously.
all. That's a joke.
I'm just wondering, like, did he know her, or did he just be like, I'm just there's a Mennonite community 7 hours away, let's do this, and just decided to drive?
Yeah, right?
Like there's I have a few questions to this. Like,
I'm sure the lawyers do, too.
Was he like pen paling her, or what was up?
And the phone records, like were they in communication?
I mean,
Are the
know?
Mennonites
See what
like
we
the
got
Amish where they can't use technology?
No. They're they can use like select stuff. I think it is
Like
see.
power tools to make better furniture?
something like that. I don't know.
There is no indication the two knew each other. That's right. Alleged meeting. So it's just random meetup like on Mennonite.com. I don't know.
Ooh,
Mennonite meet.
Mennonite only.
Mennonite only. Yeah. Ow.
That actually sounds like a gay site.
Oh yeah, as I said it, I was like, this guy's gonna want to be on it.
Ow. Love it. Mennonite only. All right.
Him
So-
and his brother were supposedly talking about their disagreements with some parts of the Mennonite ideology.
All right.
Okay.
Can we
Besides that, they don't have a reason for why he would kill her.
buy that domain Men at Night Only?
Yeah, men at night only. I like that. Google that. See if that's available.
You
Put it on the company credit
you better
card.
make sure you have a good virus software on that one.
Yeah.
I also think we can make an app with that.
Ooh.
Men at night only.
.com.
.com. Yeah.
Yo, can we do that? .cum?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, you don't think Pornhub would have gotten that one?
Oh my god, man.
If they
Pornhub.com.
can make a domain name called .gg, I would think so, yeah.
Get out. .com. That'd be sick.
Ooh.
All right, it's that time of the show.
Oh man.
Check that out, though. I want to see if we get some .com stuff, too. That'd be great. Anything.com. Semper.com, Jones.com, Saam and OG.com.
Ooh.
Men
Yeah.
at Night?
menatnight.com. Lots of anything com. Let's buy them all up right now.
I'm just saying, if we're not going to make money off this podcast, we might as well make money off menatnight.com.
Hey,
Barely
man.
keeping the lights on out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to buy my male enhancement. By the way, he was also found completely liable for all the shit that he said and has to pay all those fines.
Yes. Yes.
Jones?
Yeah.
Oh man, damn. Talking about Alex Jones here. Jesus Christ.
Now
Oh,
we're
man.
canceled. We can't even mention him on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, we said his name.
No. He just can't like do anything. But like, what was it? Joe Rogan actually had him on and on YouTube, even though he's like, yeah, I'm banned. whatever.
Yeah, you can't ban Joe Rogan. That's impossible.
Oh man.
You can have that website domain for $14.
Which one?
Ooh.
The Men at Night only, or how?
menatnight.com.
menatnight.com. All right, find me the .com one as well.
Yeah.
All right,
See if I
after
can
the
figure it
episode,
out
we're
live.
Yeah,
just put on the company card.
we need to buy that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Semper Hooah credit card. Max the fuck out.
Woo.
You
Oh,
mean your wife's American Express?
That's no. We have a Semper Hooah one. It's all right.
All right.
Also, our sponsor, Blues Communications. You know. Whoa! You see that? Wow! I dropped. Now I'm not your level, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Installed the chair.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm down
Hey.
here now. I've been drinking that. Well, I've been drinking a lot. All right, our next. What do you know? It's that time of the show.
Yeah.
Military movie review.
Woo!
All right. You gave us a lot of options.
I did.
We kind of went with. What do you do with? What's the name of the movie again? I can't pronounce it.
Siege at
Yaditsville?
Jadisville?
Yadoville, Jadoville?
Yeah,
Jadoville. That's how they pronounce it in
Yeah, I tried. I was like,
Jadaville.
Yeah.
Jiro, Lotto.
J. Dotville.
I gotta bring a chair.
Yeah.
That's horrible. This low. I don't like seeing like.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo.
Better. Anyway,
They almost saw your workout shorts.
this close.
Hey.
You gonna change? I love my wife's like, you can put like normal shorts. I'm like, no one can see my legs. We're good.
They're
Do they
bird legs.
rock this shit in?
He's the guy that skips leg day
He does.
It's yeah, absolutely. It's too much.
because it's too much work and I don't want to do
I
it.
don't do it. I don't care. I'm like 40. Fuck it.
You're like 37.
Close enough. I don't want to be like our commander. Dude's fucking
Oh
legs.
no, man. Oh,
Dude, he's
so
beef legs.
really bad legs. Really bad legs. He does not have great legs, and it's like, and so I showed him a TikTok of this dude's like, yeah, I
Like
got
they don't
ripped
look
legs.
good. They don't look good in lingerie. Is that
Oh
what
no,
you're
no,
saying?
terrible,
The worst.
terrible.
Absolutely
What
the
about a
worst.
pair of heels?
Oh, nah.
Back to the fucking movie.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, seriously.
All right. Our Irish Commandant Pat. Oh, I can't say
Quinlan.
Quinlan.
Quinlan. That's right.
That one's actually easy.
It is, but
Seriously,
the way
man.
I read it just didn't. Quinlan.
Well, you don't read.
Good, right?
Yeah.
No, that's what it is. Leads a standoff with troops against French and Belgian mercenaries in the Congo during the early 1960s is IMDb's horrible excuse of explaining the movie.
Oh yeah.
Because it's nowhere near that. So basically, I'll do a little bit better of a job of this, or unless you want to.
No, because I read I was listening to the book on the way over here, so I can like go way into it.
Oh, we got deep. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, this is, well, it's not the start of the unit, but it's the UN's first.
First military policekeeping action.
Right, in
Peacekeeping
the
action.
Congo, right?
Yep.
So it's in the early 1960s.
Also, this was part of the song of "We Didn't Start the Fire." Belgians in the Congo.
We didn't start the fire.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, you shot this out to us. Everyone in the group was at first like, "What the fuck is this?" Never is. Like, I actually knew it. I was like, I never saw it, but I'm like, this comes up in my Netflix all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I actually pushed for it. I'm like, let's do this one because it keeps coming up. You know, the guy. Get some. Who's in it again? Because I
Mark
didn't put
Strong.
any. Mark Strong. First, I know that one.
The dude who played Roose Bolton from Game of Thrones, he was in it.
The main guy that plays Pat Quinlan.
Quinlan.
Oh, see,
Jamie
Irish
Dornan.
ones. There we go. He kind of looks like Superman a little bit.
Oh
what's
yeah,
his name?
yeah. Henry
just not as
Cavill.
buff.
And a little more of a sickly version of him. Yeah,
Yeah, you know.
especially this movie is wiry.
He's witty.
Mark Strong was the biggest one I think in this movie. He played the biggest piece of shit, which I
Politicians.
Yeah.
playing politician as well. He did a really good job.
Yeah, he played a really good one.
Yeah, fucking horrible.
Oh.
It's spoiler it up, hit it up there.
Oh, yeah.
Get your notes, bud.
All right. Hashtag spoiler alert. Anyway. All right. I thought this movie was great. It started off very well. Kind of like setting the stage for what was going on in the Congo at the time, especially with the secession of I forget the name of the province. What was the province?
Oh, I'm gonna
Somewhere-
butcher it.
It was like Kata something.
Yeah, it's in the southern Congo.
Yeah, it's the southern regions of the Congo, but it's basically one of the most mineral-rich areas of the world, and it's where they got the uranium for the atomic bombs that we dropped on Japan and made Rice Krispies with.
Rice Krispies.
So it's an excellent exposition about the setting of the story, especially setting a background of the proxy wars that the U.S. and the USSR fought throughout the Cold War.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like a big start in the Congo for that.
What you got?
when the troops were getting ready to deploy, this is one of the things that really just stood out to me. It was just everyone getting the penicillin shot right in the ass. And everyone's like, oh, does it hurt?
He's a
Boom.
lucky prick. He's allergic to it, so
Ah.
he never gets. You know, that's the shot that never bothered me because it wasn't in my arm; it was in my ass, and I was like,
Hey,
I
you
just
know.
like it. You like little pricks in the ass.
two. There you go. Just little ones, not the big ones.
Not the big ones?
Yeah, two.
Yeah.
Two boku. two boku.
No. Soul brother, two
Two boku. Ain't no two boku on this baby. You Alabama black snake. Anyway, go on.
The mercs, they literally reminded me of like every South African merc I ever met when I was working overseas.
Mentioned a lot of those guys.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. I love
yeah.
those guys.
South Africa,
South Africa.
but you're black.
I'm from Rhodesia.
Yeah.
Rhodesia's not a country. I'm from Rhodesia. Anyway, yeah, look up the Rhodesian Civil War. That one was fucked up
yeah.
too. Anyway, also higher ups having no grasp of situational awareness in the
Standard,
movie.
yeah. I think we describe
be
this
pretty
all
standard.
the time.
Oh man, I can go into this one a little bit.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so like they were kind of talking about it in the book, and they're like they're getting their rumors from like legit a rumor mill. Like that's how they're getting their intelligence was like from like the rumor mill of like the dude like who knows a guy who knows a guy. That's where they were getting everything from their intelligence. It was just garbage. And with the Irish, like the last people that had seen combat were like super higher ups because they served in like World War II. Like that was the last thing.
Well, only some of them did because
Exactly.
Ireland was a neutral country
Yup.
in World War II.
Oh yeah,
So crazy, right?
oh man,
Fuck the Brits.
seriously.
Enjoy being Bond, bro.
Oh, it is. Oh,
Crazy though.
Yeah, it was. And like also like when he was like asking for reinforcements, asking for supplies,
pissed
all
me
that
off so
stuff.
much.
And like the politician is the one making the decisions on this one.
It was,
like-
and the general just sitting there like, maybe.
yeah, and it's not like he was asking for a whole lot, food, water,
Ammo.
ammunition, whiskey.
I love the whiskey.
I mean, these are all things. Although he asked for whiskey quite a lot.
bit,
He
yeah,
asked
more
for
than-
whiskey more than anything.
Look,
more than
look.
ammo
I mean, that's
or
the Irish for you.
reinforcements.
Anyway,
Fuck it. They can take a joke.
getting attacked en masse. At mass, like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
idiots.
Yep.
Why the fuck are you gonna have a religious ceremony?
Oh.
like,
And only one guy,
Yeah, and only one guy on watch.
which I love how he learned it, like by shooting the fucking bell.
so like they went into this a little bit on the book, and like some of the younger Irish officers were like, yeah, we don't even like chaplains. Like the chaplaincy was kind of like going down in it, but it was 100% like they were like, yeah, Sunday mass, everybody's got to go, so everybody's like chilling out, and they have like a couple of guys just pretty much on like just holding out. It doesn't say this in the movie, but there's actually like that town was like reinforced like 3 times. Like that was like in the beginning there were people there and nobody was like, we should build fighting positions here. Like nobody said it. So he comes in, he's like, we need to like dig trenches like now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and they didn't really go too much into it in the movie, but like I saw a couple like actual documentaries about it after I watched the movie. Whereas the first fighting positions that he made after the first attacks, he literally pulled his men back and had them dig new ones at night further in to make a tighter defense and more
Yeah.
elevated defense.
Well, they mentioned it too, like even the French poussoir there. It was talking about like, oh, we're digging trenches. Oh, I really,
Yeah.
When they're at the bar though, that
Yeah.
fucking seems like, drink something real French cognac. I went, what?
I mean, to be fair, they were drinking Hennessy, so they weren't even really drinking good cognac.
Yeah.
And it was VS. Come on, guys.
Would it take? Well, the beer probably wasn't that great down there either. How could?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. In
I
the
don't know.
Congo?
It
Maybe?
was occupied by the Belgians.
Yeah.
Oh, then actually, it's right. Yeah, that probably
yeah.
would have been good. I do like some Stella.
Some
You know.
Trappist ales and stuff.
Yeah.
Stella. That is Belgium, right?
No,
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
no,
Stella's Belgium, isn't
it
it?
is not. Jonesy?
Jonesy.
Yeah.
Stella Artois. I swear to God, it's Belgium. I may be wrong though, but I don't know. I swear to God, it is. And the verdict is, come on. Can you be
Come
right?
on.
I'm gonna leave you in suspense.
No, I'm gonna fucking
man.
throw my glass at your head. You better tell me what it is. God damn it.
Jesus.
Half right face. Oh no, not around here.
Nah.
I'll wait till I'll leave.
It's Belgium.
Woo!
Fuck, I drink Stella a lot, so that's
Belgium.
why I always look at the
Leuven, Belgium.
That's shit beer.
It's not. It's good beer.
Shit
What are you talking about? It's a good lighter beer. It's not even light beer. It's
compared to like all the other Belgian beers out there. Come on.
Okay,
man.
okay. I just enjoy it because it's easy to get everywhere, and it's if there's like shit, your random place that only has crap, and they go Stella #1, like okay, at least that's the decent
Also, I'm gonna
one.
say
That's
this: the international
consistency.
terminal in the Atlanta airport on the flight out to Dubai, right next to that terminal, there is a bar there that only serves Belgian beers, and it's awesome. And they're
that's
all
pretty
like
cool.
they're all like 10%.
Nice.
Yeah, well, any
Yeah,
like,
3 of
European
those
beer
are
in general.
fucked up.
Hey.
Belgian beer is great. German beer, dude,
Yeah.
even some Polish ones are fucking
Do they have
fantastic.
any of the Belgian monastic
Do you know which
beers?
ones?
Vodka doesn't count as a beer.
No, they actually have good Polish beer. You know what beer? I think Russian beer, horrible, and
Well,
not just because I don't like Russian.
Because vodka doesn't count as beer.
No, 'cause
Yeah.
their beer just shit.
Because vodka doesn't count as beer.
No, like Polacks make some good beer. Nowhere near to what the Germans or the Belgians make, or even actually what the English make.
The Czech, the Austrians,
The English are pretty good. Yeah,
French even.
Yeah.
French a little bit, a few different ones. Not my favorite though. I don't really like.
And they got quite a few.
I like
good
French
ones.
food. All right, back to the fucking
Anyway,
movie.
back to the movie.
Way off topic here.
The compound having no cover whatsoever, and them having to dig like fighting positions and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That was just
Dude, it's the whole
insane.
thing is stupid.
Yeah. I said that it kind of reminded me of the movie Zulu,
It's been a long time since I've seen that one.
except for the fact that it wasn't just a bunch of like tribesmen with spears. They actually had rifles and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, at least in Zulu, they had enough machine guns to mow them all down.
Oh man. Well.
All right.
One of the cool things I really liked about this, and this was just something that I always found really cool about that part of the Cold War, is like almost every military that was coming out of Europe and any of their like colonies or anything like that, like there were several wars where both sides were using the FN FAL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did enjoy the weapon systems quite a bit there. Oh my god,
And
what's
it's still
the-
in service in some countries too.
What else were they using? Here, best website. I want you to look this up.
Internet Movie Firearms Database.
Right, it's like IMDb, but it's Internet Movie
IMDb.
Fire.
Oh,
FDB.
for like
Yeah.
what the Irish troopers were.
For everybody.
No, it has every
Oh,
movie and
oh, nice.
every firearm used in every
It's a
movie.
great website.
Oh my gosh.
Pull this up. So go do the. Jeez, you okay there? You smoking enough?
Yeah, man.
You all right?
Yeah, allergies.
Don't you go dying on me.
Hey.
All right. Yeah, do the movie. Yeah, put up. Boom, boom, boom. Oh,
No,
jeez.
they had
Ooh.
they were using the FNFAL. They had the Vickers. They had the Bren.
The
there
Bren, I
was-
remember, yeah.
They had a couple Lee Enfields, and then there was Madus. There was the Browning 30.
The mod. Oh, yeah, that's right. The mod.
Then they had that. Then they had that Russian 12.7.
He's gonna go off
millimeter
right
as
off
well.
the bat.
Yep. So they had the Walther P38.
All right, yeah.
That was
He-
used by one of the French mercenaries.
Which
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
I found really funny when they quoted Rommel.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like, well, it's no surprise that you French don't like German tacticians since they rolled over your country in 2
Oh.
weeks.
Oh,
But-
man, that was.
But that French mercenary was using a German fucking pistol
Yeah.
that
You know?
officers carried in World War II.
I will say they had some really great one-liners in it that
Oh, yeah.
like really. What does he mean by God's blessings? And he's like, well, I think he means that he hopes that God's blessing us, sir. Just like, oh my God, man, like amazing.
Oh yeah, there's some good ones. in
Browning High Power.
there. Yep, Browning high power. My
All right,
dad's
what
got
else we
one.
got? The FNFAL.
FNFAL.
The FAL.
Lee Einfeld, number 4, Mark 1.
The
Yeah.
Einfeld. All right, nice.
Tango version, which is the
The
TAC
the,
version.
the
sniper.
sniper.
Okay.
Mauser rifles.
Yeah, a lot of Mausers. I did see the
Yeah.
Mausers, which I got one right back here. Ooh.
Oh, Carl Gustav.
Yeah. Well, that's the
They
Carl.
had 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was their submachine gun, not the rocket you're thinking of.
No.
All right, what
I'm
else?
just surprised to see it. The Mat 49.
Okay. I don't know that one at all.
I've never seen this one before.
That's
What is
Italian.
he- the
Blow this up at the
Frenchie?
full so everyone could see this shit, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're watching, yeah, because we're just kind of cruising through them.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
What is that? The Finacci?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Italian.
You would know.
Yeah.
You take old bastard.
1, 2. What are you?
With your
What are you?
greasy hair
That
and
looks
Dago mustache.
That looks like kind of like a modern version of the grease gun from World War II.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it? All right. Okay, the one below. Get ready to pause that. It's going to do an ad there.
Yeah, seriously.
Nope, denied. Go down a little bit. Right there.
That's the Bren.
Bren. All right,
Yeah.
yeah, with the Bren.
Using it as a freaking sniper.
I mean, Carlos Hathcock used a Modus for that.
All
Yeah,
right, so I
seriously.
don't remember that scene we're seeing them. Okay, now I see it now. I remember.
Also, when they were driving up in the Jeep and dude's holding onto the barrel of 50 cal while it's firing, I'm like, oh, you're going to regret that one.
Oh yeah,
motherfucker.
seriously.
I did enjoy the sneakiness that they were doing, like during these scenes. And
Oh,
shit.
when they
Yeah,
dipped out of the ambulances.
Yeah. All right, what else we got there?
30 cals.
30.
Browning
Yeah,
30.
I remember the Brown 30 quite a bit.
Found one of those in Iraq.
Dishka.
Ooh.
Yeah. What else? Dude, they use so many good shit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The precursor to the
Saw.
240. No, it's 240.
Oh, yeah.
Scroll down.
It literally
Or,
looks like a 240.
let me see what it said, though. For it. Keep going up. Keep going up. The FN Mag 58. Yep.
Yeah.
Because the 240 is manufactured by FN USA.
Yeah.
That's true. It looks identical to it.
It is identical.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Except for, well, I wish we had still the wood stock. That'd be nice.
Yes.
Yes. The Vickers.
Vickers
Yeah,
Maxim.
Did
Worked in
they
World War
have...
One, still
See, I
works.
don't remember seeing anybody with a mitt,
It-
though.
no, because they had a water jacket.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that had a water jacket.
Ooh, we have one right there.
Pineapple grenade.
Yeah.
But
Mortar.
what else?
Yeah,
Mortars,
60 millimeter mortars.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know about... All right. So
Yeah. Also, they didn't mention this in the movie, but when they were getting like shelled in their positions and stuff, the mercenaries also had like French field guns as well as
Oh, yeah.
mortars.
Yeah.
The Irish Army was like equipped with a mix with a ragtag of like World War I and World War II style stuff. So when they got, the U.S. Air Force picked them up from Ireland, and they were like walking around in like World War I style kits, and the Air Force was just like, huh?
what is
Yeah,
going on?
it is seriously. They were like they did not prep for this, believe it or not.
Well, these were guys that also never seen combat before.
No,
And the
um,
Irish had only fought defensive wars too.
yeah,
Yeah, so this is it was a big deal. I mean, dude, these guys got battle hardened quick.
oh,
Yeah.
like real quick.
Yeah, and there were no fatalities out
Yeah,
of it.
seriously.
On the Irish side.
And just to see too is like they kept meeting the Frenchie in the beginning of it, and then throughout the battle, just keep walking up and like shaking hands, and even though they're taking shots,
when
at, like,
when he used his truce flag
as a
field
marker.
marker,
like-
too.
I like that.
It was
That was
like,
hot.
Oh, yeah.
Use that as a range marker.
Yeah,
it
That was pretty hot.
Oh,
him getting shot even, which
Yeah.
is pretty. How's it feel to get shot? What was it?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. What
let's-
else we got here?
Yeah, politicians not getting what it's like to be on the ground.
No.
Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah.
I think the only one that really knew that one was good old Eisenhower. Can you
Yeah.
get a shot at me really quick here, Jonesy?
yeah,
Where is he? Eisenhower. Right there. There he is.
yeah. Hey, buddy.
I missed that, man.
Oh,
Like
God.
I ever met him. Anyway.
So we get into some notable lines on this one. I could do with some whiskey.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Oh,
One of my favorites is when their company sergeant, which I'm assuming is their
Their first sergeant.
their
yeah,
first sergeant.
yeah.
Yeah. Breathe, squeeze, kill, breathe again.
yeah.
He was really good.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
good
was
job.
just solid.
Yeah, and like just the way that they were able to they would hand off weapons to people.
Mhm.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
hand the FNs to the marksmen and
Yeah.
whatnot. Like that was just
I enjoyed their uniforms except for the
The blue berets.
the UN
yeah.
berets, you know.
the UN shit.
No, I just like the nice clean OD green, everything,
Oh, yeah.
just nice and boom. I always love the what do they call the shoulder things? Always
Epaulets.
Epaulets. Yes, that's right. But I love that. We never. I don't think any of our branches get to stick our shit into that.
Well,
Their
officers
covers.
do.
Yeah.
Do they?
For like their
Was it like
Their
dress
ranks-
blues and
their
stuff.
ranks and
Oh,
stuff.
Their
Yeah.
ranks are up there. Yeah.
No, I meant like stick your cover into it.
Well, you can
Oh.
always do that with your service cover.
No.
No.
Not the
That
Army.
would no that.
Yeah.
No.
No, they make us hang it from the belt.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Our berets would go either. I always did mine. I left my belt just a little bit, so I'd always put it like right over here.
Yeah. Well, did you ever wear the cunt cap? Or
Uh,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Service.
No.
yeah. So yeah, because you came in and what year?
Oh, wait.
Yeah. We got rid of cunt caps right after me. Actually, we were still rocking berets, but we had to wear cunt
still
caps
have
in
ours.
basic, and we had the old school cunt caps. You guys have cool cunt caps, the shorter ones. We had the fucking selling hot dogs like, hey,
You guys literally do like you're running a hot dog stand.
they were like 4 feet tall. It's
Actually, the
stupid.
the
Pull one up.
uniforms you guys had from
Not
like
the new one, the old one.
90s into like the early 2000s was like, yeah, you guys seriously look like you were selling Tasty
But that's
Freeze.
still that was the greens though. We had those for a lot longer than that. So pull up the new one.
I mean that's how the Army made its money. Was we just had undercover hot dog stands
Like
that
at Home
nobody
Depot?
knew
Oh, I
about.
thought,
Yeah.
I thought they
Depot's.
made their money by just making you buy new
All right, so
uniforms
the new
every
ones.
2 years.
See, I like the
Fitty, fitty.
actual.
I like the new ones. I'm getting one.
So so am I.
Yeah.
How does that work with that cover though? Like, do we get which one did they choose? The bus driver hat or the cunt cap? Because
So I was always told, at least in the Marine Corps,
Mm-hmm.
that you didn't have to do one or the other. You could just pick whatever was more
Like I said,
comfortable.
at least your cunt cap was nice. Now the cunt cap is like we have not. Show the old school cunt cap for the greens.
Oh man.
I know we were
You know,
always way
you know
off
what
topic here,
though?
but
Like, not gonna lie, I
we
do
said cunt
kind of
like
miss.
15 times.
I do seriously. I miss.
by the way,
You said cunt a lot in this episode.
we're up to 8% female viewership, by the way. So
Woo!
now we're down with a couple. Cause
now we're
Hey.
down to 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I kind of miss the dress greens a little bit. I did
I
like
did.
them. They were like, you looked at them, and you're like, yeah, that guy, Army,
Right.
definitely Army. And now it's like the bus driver stuff. It's like, why is it? And I so I asked
It
a
is.
colonel that, and he was like, the dark is for Union, and then the light blue trousers are because when we had cavalry, they would tie off their jackets, and the
would-
bright blues would get
Sun
bleach,
sun
bleach.
rays,
And
yeah.
I'm thinking like, but green, wait,
It's all green.
green.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I had those uniforms before because they were our mess dress uniforms.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's when everything was all jumbo ranked and huge. And I still have a pair of those.
Yeah.
Stupid. But then when we went back to it, I was just like, oh my God, give me the ace fucking card right now.
Yeah.
Like a suicide hotline because I'm going to
Oh,
go crazy
man.
having to wear this stupid fucking thing.
Yeah.
Suicide's not funny. We shouldn't
No,
make
it
fun of it.
isn't.
And
No.
there is support out there for you. Don't kill yourself.
Yes,
guys.
please don't.
Damn it.
Because we've had quite a few within our command recently. So
Yeah. It's a serious
you know,
fucking issue, and we get a chaplain on here at some point. We had a chaplain assistant.
Yeah.
Where's J-Bot right now? What the fuck?
seriously,
It's with his wife.
Is he with his wife
I don't
or little boy right now?
Oh God, I love little Asian boys too.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah, suicide.
yeah.
Actually, back to the movie, by the way. And
Yeah.
did you get that cunt cap up, that big one? I don't know if you ever got a chance
I
to.
put it up, but
Oh.
you
Yeah,
were in
you
the
did
middle
with
of
Colin
it.
Powell.
I'm sorry. You went Colin Powell.
Colin Powell.
I actually like Colin Powell quite
Yeah.
a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
go on.
also loved like in the end of the movie that final assault. Do not wear white in a war zone.
Dude. Yeah.
yeah, that one.
What was that fucking jet that was flying by? I could never pin
shit!
that bad boy down.
So it was a trainer aircraft. I
Yeah.
forget the name of it, but I did see it. But what it was is they took a trainer aircraft that
I know where this is.
They
It was a Falcon
outfitted it.
Magister.
What?
It was a Falcon Magister trainer jet.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mounted machine guns and bombs to it. Basically, is what
Because
it
I
was.
was looking at this fucking thing. I was like, what the hell is this
Yeah.
piece of shit that's flying around?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a trainer, and it was also like a jet back then that they were loosely considering for ground attack
Gotcha.
for close air support.
Hey,
Which
Jonesy,
clearly it did a pretty good job of that, except it couldn't kill a single person on the ground because it didn't take out any of the Irish.
Bring up Sami's levels a little bit there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love ya.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So go on. I was just curious about that.
Yeah, and then the politician realizing that others see a bigger picture than him when he was doing the meeting with the rebel leader.
Yeah.
And the rebel leader's like, you have forgotten about all your men out in the field, and I have not.
Yeah.
Ooh, the guy in all white. That was it.
Yeah, that's why I said don't wear white in
Was that
combat.
him? Yeah,
though.
I know, but him, I love when they fucking took him out though. I love that.
That's what that was referring
I
to.
know. I just I really love that though.
Yeah,
Just
that was
something
the
about it.
sniper shot with the Bren gun.
Yep.
I know. That's just, it made me think.
Give me the Brennan.
I should pay more of attention when you're speaking.
Yes,
I
you should.
I should. I know.
Occasionally, I
We
hit
got a
some
great
hit
guest
some gems.
here.
Yeah.
I like to rub
Ooh,
him. No
but-
sharp yet? No sharp?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, this is safe. This is safe.
Yeah,
On
this
the
is
shoulder.
safe.
This is it's
Yeah,
it's
there it
not.
is.
I guess there it is. No.
But also, like with this movie, though, like these guys got hung the fuck out to dry at the end of all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. So yes, this is actually what pissed me off a lot was them getting fucked over by Mark Strong's character, the politician, the
Yeah.
entire time feeding shit to that general, and the general being a total fucking little bitch about all of it. These guys just needed some shit, and they can never get their supply. They couldn't get
Nope.
anything. All this stuff was
Couldn't
blown
even
up.
get their fucking whiskey. They're Irish for fuck's sake. First of all, why did
Seriously.
they go into combat without
And
it?
then it's the end scene. Like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. They're back, and the general's trying to silence them a little bit on shit. Like, no, these guys don't get awards because we consider them failures because they, did whatever they did. I don't want to give away all the movie, but I love when he fucking knocks him out. That was, and then watching like Mark Strong like cower a little bit behind the thing. As he sees it happen,
You could court martial
even
him
though
for
he
that.
should have gotten it done too.
Yeah.
Fucking
Also, if they had court martial him for that, that would have just been
Oh, that would have been.
that would have just destroyed the UN.
So, like, a little bit about that, too, is so he never served in active combat again.
Yeah.
There's a little bit. And there's a little bit, like, you actually find out if you want to look into a little bit more of A Company, like after they got released, spoilers, they end up going back into combat. They don't really gloss over this in the movie at all, but they like end up going back into combat in like a couple weeks.
Really?
Like they're like right back in there. It's 100% like any officer that was in that, they were told, don't mention this, that you were here or your career is dead.
Really?
Like it was a huge thing. They've been trying to be like, hey, where are like getting a plaque for these guys, and they're trying to still get the people who like they put them up for like their highest military award or whatever, and they're still trying to be like, hey, no, they're still pushing the issue, the family members and stuff. They were like,
Well, actually, a lot of them actually ended up getting it.
oh, they did
Quinlan
end
did
up.
posthumously.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, he
Yeah.
got his like reputation restored. I don't
Yeah.
know if he got any awards
He
for
did.
it though.
He got
did.
the Military Medal of Gallantry.
Okay, he did?
And the A Company was given the Presidential Unit Citation by Taoiseach Edna Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also, I believe, erected a monument to them.
Kids.
Yep.
Fuck, good.
But it was like
But it took till the 2000s for that.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh,
think
yeah.
they said something at the end of the movie that they were
Yeah.
throwing up some shit on that. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into some rankings here. Sam, you gave it a solid 4.
Gave it a solid 4.
nice.
Good
Yeah.
military tactics, leadership, and just in general, just a very well done movie.
I think it was, yeah, I agree with you on that. I could say
Also accurate weaponry for the time period as well.
yeah, I'm actually going to same rank there. I give it a 4, right? That's what it says.
nice.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's
Normally I'm
layers.
not into foreign military shit that much. This one really got to me. You know, I like the Irish.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
you know.
I like the whole story of where it was, what was going on, their first action, these guys going in there, the whole spiel of it, like how it worked out. It pissed me off a little bit what happened there. Absolutely. The scenes were fantastic. The actions, everything was going on. The weapons were spot on. Did the research as much as I could on this story. They got things pretty factually right.
Oh yeah.
You know, it did piss me off a little bit.
Oh.
You know, it definitely that angered me with some of the shit. I probably would have given it a little higher, but it's something about it's not U.S. military. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
no, I
it
feel
takes
you.
it's not going to give you
Also,
that
like
full
they're like again, the
five
fact
there,
that they
or
did
half.
gloss over a lot of the other stuff that happened, they just kind of made it seem like the second they got released that they just went home right
Yeah.
after that, and that's not what
No,
happened.
no.
Yeah.
I gave it a 4 as well. Sorry to
that's all right. We'll
mix
put you
up
up
with
there.
with
4.5.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Because like if this was a fictional movie, 5 stars. Like because you'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
like, oh yeah, the politicians are that. Like there's no way all this stuff. But then realizing, oh, this is kind of real, and yeah, politicians are that evil. It's like
It sucks. It takes away.
it just sucks.
gets you in the gut a little bit.
It
Yeah.
does.
This actually happened. Like people are.
Well,
like
and,
that.
and it's not. It wasn't even politicians from like their government at the time. It was the UN.
Yeah.
The fucking UN.
They were still there. I would say infancy, but they're pretty close to.
Yeah, they were in their infancy, but also Mark Strong, even though he was an Irishman, like he was the one that in the beginning was lobbying for the Irish to actually take the peacekeeping mission, but he was not in the Irish government at the time. He became one later.
Yep.
Jonesy, how long was a UN? When did they establish themselves? Late
The UN
40s?
was established in the late 1940s.
Yeah, that's right. 48, something like that.
Something
was
like that. Their charter, I think, was fully ratified by like 49.
Yeah. So you're
It was
decade
it was before Korea, because Korea was like one
Yeah.
of the first like coalitions that was formed. with
Right, but
UN
it wasn't their
allied
sole-
nations.
The
Like,
UN
thing.
Charter was adopted June 25th, 1945, took effect on the 24th of October, 1945.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
mid 40s. Yeah,
Yeah.
literally
I thought
right
it was
after the war.
actually a couple. That's still during the war.
No, it
Yeah.
was created to be immediately a area where the United States, Soviet Union, Britain, France,
Right,
and
so
China
that was-
could communicate.
Literally,
Yeah.
was at the
Well,
during the war.
and
towards the end
actually,
of it.
China wasn't even given like Security Council status until later, and
Well,
that happened
okay.
after the 1960s because like a bunch of third world nations banded together to get China to speak for them because
Yeah.
China wanted to
Speaking
exploit
of China,
their
really quick,
resources.
I know we're on a movie thing and UN stuff, and before you get your rating up there, Jonesy, we'll get your chance here. Last few days here, China has been attacking the Taiwans again, like flying through their fucking airspace.
War
like
III,
crazy.
baby.
Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, but they've been doing this for a long time. This is
Yeah.
actually just the biggest numbers they've been doing it. Which is
Well, a
kinda
lot of people are
nuts.
theorizing that Taiwan is going to be the catalyst that starts the next world war.
Yeah. You know.
That's it. Taiwan is where
Yeah,
I get my
because
cheap
it's-
electronics from.
Because that's going to infringe on Australia.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
you know.
right. All right.
That's the importance of the new AUKUS agreement.
And if it infringes on Australia, then Great Britain gets involved. If Britain gets involved, we're definitely involved.
That's the strongest ally.
Strongest allies.
Jonesy, you gave it a 4.5.
Woo!
Woo! Look at that.
Hey.
I got 2 points on this movie. One, this is one of the first Netflix originals that
Speak
they
up.
actually put out. The other point is, you can tell that it's one of the first Netflix originals they put out because they did skimp on a lot of material that easily could have been put in. This should have been a series, a limited series, not just a
It's
movie.
like I love it because he just loves military. I love military.
I agree with
series,
that.
too. He wants
I
to
can
take
agree with
everything
that.
into his. It could be done in like that way. It really could have. I agree. Actually, I love it. Every good movie, Jones is like, just make it a fucking series.
I mean,
Make it 10 hours.
ugh.
It's true though. I
It
mean, there's
is,
a
it
lot of
is.
these that I'm just like, yes, it should be a series.
Yo,
You
a
can do a
bridge
movie.
too far should have been at least 5 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can do a movie, but the movie needs to be very condensed in a limited scope of focus so you can get as much material and funding for just that limited area. Like, if you're going to have a miniseries and then have one of the larger conflicts, like larger battle, actually become a movie, that's totally acceptable. That makes a lot of sense. But trying to cover days and days and days in
Yeah.
a movie with this is not ideal.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing though too is that this whole siege was literally 5 days.
Yeah, it's crazy. It seems like it's a lot longer.
They made it seem like it was less.
Yeah. It in the movie, it's like 3 days. But
yeah, it's
I mean, but kudos. Like, there was 150 Irishmen, which we only ended up. I think I swear I think I counted like 10 people that like they really focused on.
Yeah.
But there's 150. No one died. Like that. With
Well,
taking
none
on
of the
lot of
Irish.
wounded.
None of the
No,
Irish.
none of the
died.
Irish.
Over-
None of the Irish.
Over
wounded.
1,000 mercenaries.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
They-
African tribesmen.
They
were-
like
a lot
they
of wounded
slaughtered.
though.
they
God.
paint. They made them take
They
them.
made the grass grow.
Oh yeah, they definitely did.
Great movie, great choice.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I think we're gonna get onto some smoke pit stuff here in a second.
Ooh.
I'm actually gonna break my rule. You know what I gotta do now? I gotta take a piss.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna let you take over. I'm gonna first give out the smoke pit signal. Fire the bat signal out.
Yeah, because I don't have control over any of that.
I'm gonna come back shortly. You guys do your thing.
Word.
All right.
All right, start off.
All right, quick, hide the whiskey.
Fuck off.
All right. So, why did you join the army?
We went over this a little bit, but my dad died, and that's kind of why I did it. I just wanted to leave, but I tell people because I looked really good in green and tan, and I wanted to build sandcastles.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did touch on that earlier. I'm just following the little.
Oh no,
he
but
does.
just mean checklist is what makes my day.
This is what he does, and I normally like to wing shit. Yeah, why did you? And you chose Abden because of like the sign-in bonus. That was literally the only reason.
So, because I was 17, I actually couldn't like pick a bunch of jobs, and I had to select.
Wait, what do you mean you couldn't pick a bunch of jobs
So
when you were 17? Why
so
not?
I don't know, because I was split option, so I couldn't. I was going into the reserves, so it was literally between human resources and laundromat, and I was like, I don't like doing laundry.
Well,
so
who does?
seriously, so I picked HR.
But
Paper bitch.
Yeah, pretty
but
much.
seriously, like because you were split. All right, yeah, because of reserves. Okay, I see that because you have to do what's in your area.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
won't let you travel outside of like 50 miles. So it was like and it's all about slots and all this weird stuff. So
Yeah.
it was literally, yep. Hey, and I was like, cool, whatever. And then my recruiter was like, don't worry, you can go active duty later.
Yeah,
Well,
not
yeah, we'll
that
get that
easy
too
as
second.
it
No.
turns out.
Not back in 2009 when
When-
I tried.
Yeah, when they were that was also when they were trying to cut down on troop strength too. at the
Well,
Yeah.
time.
also surging at the same time in Afghanistan.
yeah,
Yep.
which is
when
really
and it was
weird.
right after a surge in Iraq too.
Yeah,
that I was a part of.
right, and then weird time for the military.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a very strange time.
Oh yeah.
You know, honestly though, like those presidential transitions are always a weird time.
Yeah.
I think that's when I got back in from IRR too. Right around that time, somewhere 08.
Yeah,
09.
yeah, it was definitely after the Bush presidency.
Yep.
I thought it was like right at the cusp of it. I don't remember.
Yeah, it was right at
because
the
I was
end.
done.
It was right at
I
the
did
end.
my little sabbatical, and then I think
Yeah, no, it was right at the end.
Anyway, where were we at with him on questions here?
Well, we already touched on some of it in his bio in the beginning. So
Mhm.
basic, we're on that one.
So yeah, where'd you go to basic at?
Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Oh, word!
Yeah. yeah.
I did my job school there, man.
I got locked up there. Woo!
Hey, yeah. Fort Knox.
We're all Fort Knox buds. Cool.
Hell yeah, man.
Golf 281 Tanker Battalion.
No shit.
Yeah, so so I was 8. So it's because it's summer rush, right? I went in and they were like, "Yeah, you're going to the tanker battalion." So they gave us all of the like gear for like tankers that our drill sergeants were just like, "Yeah, just put that away. We're never gonna touch
So
it."
CVCs, tanker jackets, the mittens,
Everything.
Oh my god.
It was just, and then of
Please
course,
tell me you still have a tanker jacket. I will buy
No.
it off you.
oh, sorry, man.
No, I'm bringing it away from
Oh,
you. Actually,
so-
you're doing
Woo.
the NCO voice. It's
Oh
great.
man,
It's good.
so I've only been an NCO for like a year, and I still haven't gotten that down yet.
no, you're
Just like but so and then of course CIF were like, "Yeah, this is dirty," and half of the guys were like, "We didn't even touch this. This is how you gave it to
You
us."
gave it to us
we've
dirty.
gone
Oh,
over
pretty
this
much,
plenty of
man.
time. Like
Oh.
I still bring stuff back in my bag, and they're like, "You need the tag." I'm like, "This is how I got this."
Oh man, CIF is the worst.
That's why
Absolutely.
you get it and re-vacuum seal it and just like kind of
But you have the
the
cleaning
tag. Everything is in there, man.
Yeah, you
I
gotta get the counter. It's all about counterfeit cleaning tags. Save fucking troops, baby. That's how you can make a little hustle. Like,
Man.
$2 man, save you some time, get some counterfeit cleaning tags.
My next CIF
That's
gear.
what you're doing next, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. If I go back active,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
I'm
Ever.
1,000%. I'm
You're
just
close to
buying
retirement
everything.
anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy it all. Just be like, drop the 3-4 grand or whatever, and just be like, "This is mine. This is yours. This is going into a storage place that I'm never gonna touch."
Just don't take the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that.
I try to. Well,
I did that. I did that when they on the Mew and they were sending me to Iraq and they're going to give me like the big black fleece.
Yeah.
I'm like, the fuck am I gonna do with this? And they're like, well, what if you go somewhere cold? I'm like, highly doubtful.
Because we're invading Antarctica to get them
Because
penguins.
no one gives a fuck about Afghanistan right now. They're gonna care about it soon, but not until after I
I
get
just
out.
wanted my shovel. They
Yeah.
never gave me my shovel.
Oh,
That
you never
tool.
got the E-tool?
My E-tool.
Yeah.
No, one was after my active duty thing
Mhm.
that things got stolen when I departed
Yeah.
abruptly, and then kind of went back, and then somebody ganked that one, so I went back to SIFT again. I was like, "You've got 2 on your record." I'm like, "It's because they're both fucking stolen." Like,
Yeah.
I want my E-tool. God damn it. All right.
Also, not having one is a good excuse on why you can't fill sandbags.
That is true.
Yeah, but cat holes. Oh,
Fuck that.
use my
No,
hand.
No, you shit in someone's living room like we did. Like
Yeah,
me
there
and
you go.
Scott did.
Fucking Marines.
Okay.
All
These
right.
guys.
So AIT,
you went to Relaxing Jackson. Yeah.
HR. Paper bitch. Sorry,
Woo,
that's the third time. I
it's
said I only
okay.
do one paper bitch.
Oh,
and
man,
that's
don't
the
worry about
bitch.
it.
Paper bitch.
You know what? Paperwork makes the army go
Hey,
round.
When was your last desk pop?
September of 08. Yeah, only certain people will get that reference. It's all right. All right. Relaxing Jackson. The pollen count is so high up there. God.
Oh man.
Dude, my allergies every time. I don't have allergies till I get to Jackson.
My allergies are kicking my ass right now.
It's the cedar in here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lumber in this room.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
It smells of rich mahogany.
There's no mahogany at all here. I wish I had mahogany walls.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Maybe I got the Rona.
Uh
Oh,
oh.
sorry. A little bit of vid there.
Eh.
All right. So our last HR guy was a little bit of a dipshit when we asked this one. Kind of didn't give a good answer. Can you
He
tell
was
us?
a giggly little bitch, though.
Yeah, well, it's Malone. He always is. A giggly little bitch. Little butters there. Oh, shucks, guys.
He's like one of your dogs.
Yeah, it is. Just like my little puppers, the little Russian whore, right? Yeah. Oh, shucks. Anyway, dude, S1 shop. Why the fuck are you guys always closed? Like, can you give me an honest opinion? Like, the real reason.
If paperwork makes the army go round, it seemed like you'd be open.
Because we don't like you guys.
That's all right.
And it's 100%. It's
That's a fair assessment. I didn't
it's-
like anyone when I was in the Marine Corps. I still had to do shit.
yeah. It's just we don't like you, and we need you to know that. So we're always closed. But in reality, is there's a lot of changes that go on in the S1 world that you guys don't even see. A lot of memorandum and policy writings, and a lot of times it's legitimately a company commander or the BC being like, "Hey, this just came down. What's this about?" And we have to pretty much be like, "Oh crap. Yeah, okay. We have to read like 8 different regulations, figure out which one kind of sort of melds with it, because you can find a couple regulations totally will be like, yeah, you can do it
Contradict
this
each
way."
other?
Oh, heavily.
The
Some of them,
military contradicted
No.
itself?
you know,
I
yeah.
don't believe that at all. Come on.
Or there's
Don't say.
or we have to go into all of the ETPs, all of the LRACs, because they're like, This can't be phrased
Fuck
this
is
way.
the ETP?
Exception to policy.
Oh, okay.
That's
and
why.
then LRAC? Just this
It's
for
like a
viewers.
change in regulation thing. Or,
So it's not an abnormally large bra.
no, it is not.
LRAC.
So it's it's
Sweet
like
tits, bro.
it's like, hey, in this regulation, paragraph 8.5, it says this, but we mean for it to say this instead of republishing the entire regulation.
Very exciting stuff.
Oh, it's
Matt, I'm going to tell you.
it's amazing.
My God.
You know,
I feel like I just zoned out and took a nap.
So
you know why we're all jealous of S1, right? Because like when we're in the fucking field, and even when they go
Why
to
they
the
have a
field,
job that puts them to sleep. For
when they go to
fucking
the
18
field,
hours a day?
they still just don't do field stuff. They're getting the that could.
I very much dislike that because I am one of the sort of, I think, weirder S1s that I
Wants to get
love
dirty?
fields. Oh, man.
I know. I saw you last time out.
It's the best, man.
Yeah,
It's
get
like
out of the office.
I don't feel like I'm paperwork. So the Army actually gave me ADHD, which is super great. So like I was I'll go see a shrink and they're like, dude, we think you have ADHD, and I go, huh? Yeah, like yeah, when you were deployed.
Yeah, we'll get in that in a minute.
Yeah, we'll get into that. They were like, yeah, they prescribed you Ritalin. We should put you back on that.
Nice.
So I'm like, okay, like why didn't they tell me this? And they're like, well, they probably told you. I'm like, well, okay, also that's 10 years ago, so I barely remember what my first name is, let alone
Dude, really?
10 years ago.
So you actually have man, that's good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's great, but I'm just like, am I gonna get some percentage on this?
I hope so.
Document
man.
everything.
Oh yeah,
By the way, do you snore?
Rosary. No,
Oh,
I
snoring.
know.
Start smoking. I'll help you out.
I wish.
If you
But
can't have a gun, I can only imagine a cigarette with around your wife.
oh yeah, Jesus, man. Whose snooze is this? Mine? No, this is not yours.
I don't even know
All
you,
right, honey,
Mrs.
don't worry
Fink,
about it.
but you seem like a nice lady.
Oh, she's great. She's
Aight,
great.
aight.
She's awesome. I mean, she let me smoke meat for you guys. She was like, okay, can I get a little? And I'm like, there's probably not gonna be any left.
When he means smoked meat,
Yeah. Get the
Hey.
cue it up, please. Thank you. Fucking A, Jones.
Yeah.
He's like sleeping back there. And the sharp as I'm
Woo!
bending there. All right.
Sounds like a good time.
stop
But I need a magnifying glass to find it.
Oh, throwing it back.
Ooh, I made it this time.
Good job in the sink. We got to clean that sink out. That's
Seriously,
insane.
guys.
That's like 4 episodes of just booze and garbage.
And I feel really bad that
Yeah,
I'm
where
not
are we gonna
drinking, and
clean
I'm
the guns
so
then?
sorry, but
No, you
I
have-
don't.
It's okay.
Mainly because my kids.
It's all right. I have a kid. That's why I drink.
Yeah.
It's, I get it. You have a lot of them, which
I-
we're actually going to get into that in a minute too.
Yeah, no worries. Let's
but,
keep with the questions.
Yeah, the questions. All right. So we got the S1 thing. All right.
Mhm.
That's all right. You deployed
Yes.
to Kuwait.
Yep.
2011 is.
Uh-huh.
I did
Kuwait
too. I deployed there too.
Hey.
Really a deployment
I
or
went to Iraq afterwards, but I deployed to Kuwait
your
first.
deployment or a MOB as I call it.
Yeah.
Or most everybody else. It's I love it. I'm not gonna knock. You still went
yeah.
overseas and did something.
No, I
I'm
get
not
you.
saying Kuwait's a.
You get combat pay there.
Do you?
You do.
You do.
We did.
You
We
actually
did.
get
We
that
did
in
get
there?
You
combat
get
pay.
terrorist
Yes.
attack there.
I get that. But like, I didn't remember seeing that. Anywhere.
So
It's been removed now, but
That's what I
it
thought.
It goes like.
They stopped doing
When
that.
he was there, he got combat
Yeah,
pay.
when I got
Okay.
there, I got combat pay. So that's why I have the combat patch.
Okay.
This was back in 2011. We were the unit that like came in there.
I don't
and,
care what you wear in your uniform. You can put a big old dick on the side of it. But go on.
But so I was part of the unit that we came in there and we allocated all of the resources from Iraq.
Mm-hmm.
We brought them to Kuwait and we were like, okay, this stuff needs to go to Afghanistan. Still probably there,
Mm-hmm.
or some of it needs to come back to the States. And that's where I developed my addiction to one of the sponsors of the Iraqi war, Rippets.
Fuck yes. Rippets. Pull a nice picture of Rippets.
Oh,
Rippets.
seriously, please.
Rippets.
I can't find them in gas stations anymore.
find them
No,
anywhere.
they're still around.
They're like
Yeah,
you
it's
got
hard, though.
Got to go to the city.
Dollar
Yeah.
Tree. I think
Oh,
you
really?
can find them. Yeah,
You can find them at a bunch of 7-Elevens in the
Oh.
city.
Throw me
They
a
are-
big old fucking can of Rippet.
I'm getting off of energy drinks, and if somebody cracked open a Rippet right now, I'd be like, "Yep, okay,
All right, which
this
one?
is my life."
Which one? The
Oh,
red
the
can or
tribute
the
one.
orange
Blow
one?
that one up. Full screen.
So not these ones, not the ones that are on the
the
screens, because these
tribute
are like the
ones.
newer ones.
Yeah, those are hot.
Although I will say the orange one goes really great with vodka because it tastes like a creamsicle.
It's like, well, any
Yeah.
energy drink and vodka works pretty well.
I mean, it's great.
Any energy
F-bomb.
drink and alcohol in general.
Bourbon.
The
Yeah.
F bomb was like the choice, so I think it was the orange one. that was my go-to.
Was not a
Ribbit.
fan of the orange one.
No.
was your
I like
fave?
the original red.
Oh yeah.
Original flavor, baby.
Yeah, original flavor.
It's original flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
right,
Bilbo
so-
and I believe, agree with that one.
What the hell are you doing over there, though? That deployment, though? Just HR shit again, or just...
I was almost pretty much what my job was right now. I was part of the
Just
HSC.
sweating your ass off, huh?
Yeah.
How long
You
was
know.
that deployment?
9 months.
9 months. God damn, that's good.
Oh
I
man,
like that.
that's amazing.
So 9 months, you said, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
it was
that's,
like 9
uh,
months.
Hot. What time of year
So
was that in?
was that when your first child was born?
No.
When you like right when you got back?
No.
Hey, now you're really knocking Mrs.
No.
Fink there. This lady's probably going to listen to the show and go, you're never coming back there. These guys are assholes. We love you. Sorry. We're pieces of shit.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Oh, I said that about Chief P though too.
Oh, yeah. It's-
That's
why we have no spouse rule at the house.
Also, that joke went way over his head.
Yeah.
I was there from like September to like July,
Okay.
and then came back and
Oh, so you got the winter months.
yeah.
So that
yeah.
wasn't too bad in Kuwait.
Not only did he mob, but to deploy, and you got the winter months.
Yeah, I know it was, and then I took my leave and like the last week the last 2 weeks I could possibly take it because they're like, well, where are you going? I'm like, Wisconsin. They're like, well, why don't you take leave in like December and be with your family? I'm like, it's Wisconsin. Do you want me to go back home when it's like minus 30?
To be fair, if I had to take leave and go back to Wisconsin in fucking December, I would have been.
Might as well just go to Germany.
You know what? Fuck
Seriously.
that. I'm gonna go to Qatar. I'm gonna go to Qatar and enjoy the warm weather. And then when I get back from this deployment, I'm going to welcome my divorce.
They don't have any. They don't have any drinky drinks over there, do they?
Yeah,
Or
they
they,
do.
they do at Qatar.
Oh yeah,
They do
Yeah,
have
I think
warm
Qatar
weather.
is like
CENTCOM is based there. Of course,
okay,
there's
okay,
drinks
okay.
there.
If you're a foreigner, you can have little drinky drinks.
Same with
Yeah,
Dubai, then,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
same shit like that. So they're like Dubai.
No, yeah, Scott. Well, no, Scott pulled in at Bahrain. That was different. Never mind.
Yeah, but that was
I never. We have a lot of missions over there. I just never knew if like the drinking thing was.
Oh yeah, you totally
legit or
could. So that was one of the things when I was in, and you would do like you would extend your contract. Sometimes they would give you like a 3-4 day like trip to Qatar. It was like a lottery.
Yeah, 'cause I
for all
remember you
those
going over
guys,
there.
and you could get that, and then you can also get your 2 weeks of leave too.
yeah.
I never got the lottery. I always got fucked out of that. I was too mission essential.
Well, at that time of the war, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody needed to fix the fucking tanks.
Yeah, well,
I always like to lie about
I did
my
more
friends with
pull. I did more fix dumb motor T accidents with idiots getting stuck in fucking ditches.
I always tell because he was a tank recovery guy.
Yeah.
And all that shit, and it was like the tank recovery guys that tore down the statue of Saddam. I always go, "That's my buddy Saam right there, putting the flag on top of Saddam's face, tearing it down." They're like, "Wow, yeah, that's him right there."
Actually, one of the guys
you
who
don't
did
know
that
how
was
many
one of
people
my
actually believe that
instructors.
shit. They
Oh,
meet him
man.
afterwards. They're like, "Yeah, I'm a tank." The story's true. He's a tank recovery guy. That's got to be him.
Man.
That's how I always prop up like Saam's. That's his war story that I make him seem like he's a badass.
Hey, you know.
Yeah,
Not saying, like, he
Fallujah
didn't
wasn't
do any-
bad enough. That was.
Saam actually got into some cool firefights back in the day.
I did.
You know, he actually, God, I remember he used to come back over there all the time. He's like, dude, killed so many fucking Hajis. I'm like, good for you, bud. Anyway, back
No.
to you. You're our guest. Enough about Saam.
Oh, don't worry about it, man.
Kuwait.
Yeah.
Awesome. So
Yay.
you got back,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were still in the. This is as a reservist.
Yeah,
right?
yes.
This,
This
you
is
were.
a reservist.
This is pretty cool. So you're just part time in it by going over there.
Yep.
Mad respect for doing that shit at that time. And then you decided to join the AGR, the Active Guard Reserve, the full-time reserve, the best fucking job in the military, I think.
It's the greatest. For some people, it's the best because it's like I get active duty pay, I get all of the benefits of active duty, but there's no 0-4 formation that I got to be there by 0-5
Nope.
for 0-6 for the command sergeant major to zonk the run at 0-7, and then to be expected to be back at work at 0-8.
9 to 5, basic job, which is probably even less hours depending on the certain days.
Yeah.
You got
Still
your...
get 2-hour lunch.
No,
Yeah,
about
they-
an hour.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could get away with it.
I
Depending-
guess
depending
those of
if
us in
E7's
maintenance
out there, right?
can get away with
Yeah.
But AGR is a cherry gig.
It
I think
is.
it's the coolest thing ever.
It is the best
I've-
kept secret in the army.
I've applied fucking a million times. My record shoots me down every time
Yeah.
because of it. They're like, ugh, well, nope. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Because
It's
I can
nice.
still do my job and that one at the same time.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to take it. Like, full-time reservist. Yeah, I'll take an extra
Well,
80 plus grand a year.
and it's good is because then the insurance is amazing.
well, I do the TRICARE,
Yeah, yeah,
which
yeah.
is peanuts anyway.
Yeah, I
it
mean-
really is. It's I spend more money on toilet paper than I do on insurance.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
insane.
totally.
That's how cheap it is,
It-
and it's actually decent
amazing.
coverage.
It's, I will say this: it's decent coverage if you live near an active duty base.
See, you could opt out of the whole not having to be at
Yes.
the actual bases.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
and
So
TRICARE covers all military personnel when you're nowhere near a base. If you have
Yes.
to get taken to emergency care or anything.
So it's really great for that. It's just when I was stationed up in Milwaukee, I had to have my daughter get dental surgery
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah,
And that was just a kind of a pain in
Let
the
me
neck.
guess, Great Lakes.
No, because she's they didn't do because she's 6. They don't do children. It was I think in like Lake Bluff or something like
It was
that.
like an actual pediatric.
Yeah, it was a
But
pediatric
we actually
dentistry.
talked our Air Force buddy there, our colonel friend. So his wife was always asking about this shit. He didn't obviously care about seeing military doctors, Air Force doctors, all that kind of shit. But she wanted to see outside the stuff because when I was on ADOS last back in the day, I was bringing up the whole thing about ADOS.
Yeah.
But my wife was like getting pissed that like we were going back to like real TRICARE, not the reserve shit. She's like, they're like, well, you got to go now to the base, and she goes,
Yeah.
no. And so she petitioned, did the little thing back and
Yeah.
forth. We're like, oh no, you keep your doctor, do all that shit. And then our friend, his wife, was like, wait, you could do this shit. And so she's like, yeah, you just contact them, work it out, and you could actually go to real doctors. You don't have to go to the base bullshit.
I mean, I don't mind military doctors.
Personally, myself, I don't care, but I get,
Yeah.
spouse and kids not want to deal with it. It's a pain in the ass. Like, you get on the base, especially in an AGR position.
No, it's because
Oh,
your
yeah.
spouse doesn't want to get just Motrin in a glass of water and
That's
tell you to be on your
true.
way.
It's like, yeah, she wants really
Change
good
your
care.
socks, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I could deal with that crap. Like, dude, a major, like, I still remember the last one we were doing the tongue depressant on my, and I, like, gagged. He's like, I'll fucking punch you in the face if you throw up. I was like, dude, I love military doctors.
Oh, man,
it's
it's-
like, my real
it is-
doctor would be like, oh, I'm sorry.
Of course,
This guy's like, I'll
of course
fucking
he doesn't
punch
want you to
in the
throw up on
face.
his dick.
Seriously.
I'll fucking punch you in the face. I'm like, sir, that was awesome.
Did-
Do it, motherfucker.
Did
Anyway.
you say you could have used mahogany?
Yeah. Right?
Mahogany.
This is cheap pine. This is garbage.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you know it. All right. So AGR, you're first stationed up in Milwaukee,
Yep.
and then recently, this year,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
came to our unit.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say our unit's name in
Yep,
PO land.
Back in April. Mhm.
Yeah, it's. I think I met you briefly in the office, and then next time I saw you was right before we went on our mission
Yeah.
at the arms room, and like you were rocking this great hair too. By the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Very
Thank you.
nice.
It's the only thing, it's the only good thing about me, other than my ability to smoke meats now. It was my hair.
At that time, it's a little flat right now. It's
It
all right.
is. It is.
It's all right. It's Sunday.
It is.
I get it. Why we're recording. Anyway,
I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure I do it.
just fluff it up. Get the
I
good-
will,
Get
I
the
will.
We want the pompadour,
He's
man.
a little jealous
Okay.
over there.
All right. I can do that.
He used to have great hair. Back, when the war started. This kid used to have some hair.
when the war started,
I fought in the big war.
fought in the big war. We fought trenches.
Listen, bitch. Why would you want to climb a rock? Great movie, underrated. Not a lot of people know it. The
Goods.
The Goods. Live hard, sell hard. Why would you want to climb a rock? I fought in the big war.
Let me guess. You need to get a second car. Guy goes out and play Jimmy Rummy with the boys.
Oh my god,
man.
that movie was great. All right, back to you, beer. All right, you got hobbies. Hobbies galore.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You told us a few of them. All right, first one. So you're having your third kid.
Yes, I am.
So
So
that
one-
is his number one hobby.
Number hobby.
that is my
Cocksmith over here.
Seriously?
Cocksmith Fink
Woo.
over here. Should give him an award for that one.
Hey.
Popping out third. Man, how old are your first two?
6 and 2.5.
6. All right.
Yeah.
So you're ready for that? How far along is the missus?
End of October.
Oh shit! Right around the corner.
Like, yep.
So how tired you were when I saw you the first time I met you? You're gonna be even more tired. Okay. Cocksmithing it up here.
Hey, you know.
You getting snipped after that?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Good
I was about
I've
to ask
done
when number 4 is
after
coming.
No, because it's all girls. So
Oh,
somebody
man.
has
I love-
failed me a few times.
It's the left
Just
one.
one
It's
boy.
always the left one that lets you down.
Yeah.
Just
so
one boy, please.
So nope, I'm done. I'm excited, but man,
Right? You just wanted
I'm-
one boy.
I'm the only guy in my house.
I get that, dude. I mean, same here. It's a female household.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I only have one kid, daughter, but I've got, the wife, 2 female dogs, too, on top of it. I know it's nowhere near comparison to that, but there's a lot.
There's a lot.
There's
of
a lot of estrogen in the house.
Mhm.
A lot of it. My father-in-law, same way, man. He grew up to 3 daughters as well. I don't know how the fuck you guys do that. That's too much. I think
I'm gonna learn how.
my boss is the same scenario there. He's
Oh, yeah,
outnumbered
yeah.
and that shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, crazy shit with that. All right, let's get into real hobbies though. Cocksmithing,
Yeah.
that's one thing.
Mhm.
Smoking meats,
Yes.
baby.
Smoking
Uh-huh.
meats.
So that once again, you where the fuck is that picture at? Yeah, you brought up that delicious fucking dish for us.
Yeah.
Saw me cooking it up. Also
Mhm.
with a t-shirt there. You get that at semperhooah.com/shop. That's our DMV Draft Dodger t-shirt.
Yeah.
We're both rocking it. Anyway, had to do a little plug there. So, you guys get into that shit. I'm gonna let you guys get into a whole little spiel about smoking meats because
Oh man,
these guys. Just
this
keep it
could
quick.
derail really quick.
Keep it 5 minutes.
Really
tops.
quick.
5 minutes
Oh,
tops.
God, I should have worn my boner pants.
Man, 5 minutes.
When a man says wears boner pants, you wear your boner pants.
Oh, for real.
Dude, by the way, your meat was fucking.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty homoerotic.
So
there,
what
right?
did you bring for us?
So, I brought ribs. That I just standard baby back ribs. And then I brought a ground chuck roast.
Delicious as
That that I got from my local butcher shop called man, and I forgot the name of it. The Daily Grind up in believe it's Lake Bluff. Right
pretty
over
local here.
Yeah, pretty local. The cow is raised and slaughtered. I think a few hours away is what the butcher was saying. So you
He's
know,
in the army and a hippie.
I am.
When it comes to food,
Yeah.
Hey,
Smoke a joint. All right.
hippie food is better.
get as organic as
Mostly,
possible.
except for quinoa.
But that's my last plug about that one.
It's all right. It's all right. Go on.
But also, it is really important if you really like to grill and like to really take your food seriously. Don't go and buy the shit from like big box stores and shit like that.
Yeah, the small markets,
Like even Whole
the butcher
Foods
shops,
is
yeah.
not even like the best for that. You want to go to like a butcher because they will get you like any
cuts.
cut you want.
Oh yeah.
Anything you want. You want a steak that's 3 inches thick, they'll get it for you.
Tomahawk. Can't get a tomahawk at Jewel.
No.
I
mean, you can, but
you can.
Yeah, but it's
you can now.
nowhere near like you can get the
No.
monster one.
Yeah, but my butcher, I get the 60-day dry aged
Oh.
tomahawks like right away. I was a regular at that place because it was right next to work, and I would just like walk up in the holiday season, lines everywhere. They'd look at me and go, "What do you want?" And people would be like, "But I was next." They're like, "He's a regular."
Yeah. So the next foray, whenever my children are born, I develop a hobby. Baking was with young Miss Carson. Dry aging meats and smoking more different types of meats is probably going to be what's going on with little baby Lemon. So my first hopeful thing is going to be a dry aged ribeye for 45 days.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, yeah,
That's
bone
a
in.
lot of it's a lot of time.
Oh, of course, bone in.
Oh, yes.
I mean, everything is bone in. Well, I mean,
I had a butcher at the
I just have to put it in there and not
it's
do
just-
anything for 45
I
days.
had a butcher at the local supermercado, as it were.
Oh, I love supermercados.
No, it wasn't a supermercado.
Oh,
it
it
was
was
like
a-
one of the big box like grocery
Oh,
stores.
okay.
And I'm like, I'll have that bone-in ribeye, and they're like, it's a rib steak. So a ribeye is what you're telling me. And they're like, no, it's not the same. I'm like, it literally is.
It is. I love watching both your hard-ons right now.
I
Just
just
Man.
they're
wanna- I
growing.
just wanna, like-
and sharp me up here, buddy, because
Like, I just
I'm
wanna-
about to
No,
grab.
no.
I just want to put your head in the meat slicer right now.
Kill it.
Done that. Sliced my finger on a meat slicer
Oh, I
before.
fucking hate those things, man. Ooh, baby.
Cauterized it, so I wasn't out during the rush
Yeah.
at the restaurant. Yeah, that was a fun day.
Oh, those are fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I asked you actually, because you asked what I wanted. I said brisket, and
Yeah.
you gave me some bullshit. People like it this way.
No.
Why couldn't you fucking make it?
So I don't like brisket.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay. I will do that
It's my
later.
favorite.
I'll send you the video, and then you can
By the
throw
way,
that
your meat
sharp
was still
thing
good
up.
though. I'm not gonna.
Oh no, don't worry. Next time I will bring you a brisket. I promise.
I love brisket.
But I just it's one of those things that I personally don't like. So, but
It
now
also
that I know that
takes so long
yeah.
to do a brisket,
Do
man.
you ever do
16
like
hours.
pulled pork or anything like that?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, if I would have been able to for the Power Rangers fight that was a couple weeks ago, I did a
Go on with the Power Rangers fight. Niddle it. Here we go.
yeah. So the kid that played Rocky, the Red Ranger, when they became kids in Zeo, he fought Blake Forrester, the blue Turbo Power Ranger kid, in
I have
an
no
MMA
idea.
fight.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So this is a real fight.
No,
not-
this
all
was
right, all right.
this was a real
She's, like,
MMA
really-
fight.
Jonesy, check this shit out.
Yep. And so I bought the fight for a buddy of mine. He unfortunately couldn't make it. His birthday was around there, and his wife was taking him to a fancy steakhouse. But I was like, well, this pork butt was unthawed. Well, guess that's what I'm doing for the next 8 hours. And I popped it open, looked at it, put my rub on it.
Yeah, did
Yeah,
you?
threw it in.
Something about rubbing meat.
Threw
right.
Threw it in the smoker. I think for like 8 hours. Turned out super nice. Unfortunately, you guys weren't there to have any of it. So maybe next time I'll do a little
Hey, dude, what
spread
brought
for
over
you guys.
was fantastic. What's Joe Rogan's little thing he always does?
Traeger?
The Traeger grill.
Traeger
Oh,
grill.
man,
grill.
no, I don't like.
I eat elk.
I don't know.
I
eat elk. I eat
I-
elk.
my- Yep,
Have you ever had elk?
that one, the Foster versus Lasky. No, I haven't.
Bring
Not
that one
yet.
up really quick. That was the. So this actually happened.
Yes,
this was
this-
a fucking Power Ranger fight.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
fuck
How did I
outta-
miss this?
I don't know.
They didn't have all those tattoos when they were Power Rangers.
No, they didn't. They
I don't
didn't.
think they looked that jacked either. Holy fuck! All right, kill it.
Yeah. So did that, and asked you guys what you wanted. And you said brisket, and I was like, I don't like brisket.
Yeah. Well,
It's okay.
The neck, dude. What you made was fantastic.
Yeah.
Ribs were fucking great. The beef was delish. I tried making some. Well, I didn't make. I ordered inside. I don't make shit.
Yeah.
I don't cook anything. I wish I could.
No, I mean-
reheat. I make chicken.
Hey.
That's for myself, and that's about it. Some chicken nuggets for my kid. I am not a cook.
Yeah.
That's why Sam used to live with me, and I loved having a chef actually in the house too.
Well, I was also in college at the time, so I had like a little bit more free time than I had right now.
Yeah.
It was so awesome having them around.
Yeah. Oh, I just remember your cousin when I made like pork chops that one day. I made pork chops. I think I made salmon for your wife or something like that. And like, I go, hey Nick, I made dinner for everybody. You know. And mind you, I spent my own money on food. I was like the only one in the household that didn't have to contribute.
Well, because he
to the
always,
food.
I
Yeah.
think we cut away like half his bills because
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
just
I mean-
kept his groceries were
Yeah,
stacked
yeah,
up
because
there.
I would spend like $200-300 and I would do meals for everybody.
And that was like every 2 days.
yeah,
Yeah.
No
And-
joke.
Yeah, so I made these pork chops on the grill and everything like that. I even forget what I did specifically for that whole meal. And I just remember going up to this kid, I'm like, "Hey man, I made dinner." "Oh, what'd you make?" I'm like, "I did pork chops." "Oh, could you make something else?"
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
like-
Yeah, it's because
I'm like, "You motherfucker! I've commuted to the city from the suburbs over an hour to go to school for 10 hours, commuted back in rush hour, and cooked for everybody. And you, who sat here and slept all day and played World of Warcraft, have and done nothing,
right. Yeah.
have the balls to ask me to cook something else."
Yeah. That's my cousin.
Yeah, well,
He,
yeah.
The only Polak I know that hates pork. I don't
Hey.
understand that.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right. So enough about smoking meats because we go on for hours about that.
Yes.
There's a dick jokes there. Anyway, all right, we got some more of your hobbies actually. So one that I don't understand. Some of these guys around here know it.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of nerds. I'm a combo guy.
Yeah,
I'm a nerd
no,
too.
no
I'm a nerd
worries.
in a different way. The guns make me more.
Yeah, I
to
feel you.
Pick up my camo shit. Your hobby, Warhammer.
Mm-hmm.
What in the fuck is Warhammer? Because you told me this Warhammer shit. What is this?
So Warhammer is a tabletop RPG in which you take the commanding role of an army and you fight another army.
So it's like
It's sci-fi as all fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I
great.
mean,
It's
I mean,
sci-fi?
so
Yeah.
this is
but
like
it's not like normal. You can't just do like regular.
Dude, I went into
No.
like a 2-week rabbit hole where all I watched on YouTube were Warhammer videos
Oh, yeah.
just about
Can
the
you show
lore
me
of the.
Do you have
of
a video
the-
of this?
it.
I see a picture. This looks like a regular battle.
yeah,
of
yeah.
tanks.
This is the newest line that GW came out with called the Primaris Marines. So essentially, just these guys are like super soldiers. They're like Captain America meets Master Chief meets the Hulk
Okay.
kind of a thing.
So all right, but this is something you play against somebody else.
Yeah,
So you have to
uh-huh.
actually physically 2 people have to
Yep.
be there and set up again.
Yeah.
So it's like
It's a board game,
yeah,
basically.
it's a board game, but
are there a lot of people that play this?
Yeah, oh,
Yes,
yeah.
It seems
it
like
is,
it.
It's
uh,
huge.
Dude,
it's
there's a
pretty big.
reference to it in Archer.
It's a
Yeah.
whole. another level of nerdness that I don't have.
Like when Cyril became like the dictator of that South American country, and they're like, he's actually surprisingly good. And he's like, this is the strategy my buddy Keith used in my Warhammer guild.
Yeah, but like,
so this is like Dungeons and Dragons, but like cooler, right? Seems cooler. It's
yeah,
more military
it's
focused.
more
Yeah.
military focused. It's not exactly Dungeons and Dragons because you don't like level up or do anything. I mean, there's ways to do it.
take out other
Yeah.
it's battles, right?
Yeah, it's
So like
battles.
Command and Conquer, but on a board.
Pretty much.
Cool.
That's as close as you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's something that they really should make into a TV show because there's
They
much.
do.
They do.
They're making like little Warhammer shorts and everything.
You've never told me about this before.
There's
Well,
there's
because
like a lot
I've never
of stuff.
played it before because I never knew anyone that played it, so I never got into it. But I was always intrigued by it because like the sci-fi lore aspect of this whole thing is so.
The
in-depth.
sci-fi part. Where's the sci-fi part? Because it seems like
so it's takes place in the 41st millennia, so 40K. So this is like
so there's actually
like
time frame. For
way.
Yes.
I mean, this is
They have like a whole history written.
way in the future, and like the human race is essentially like screwed.
This really should be called POG Radio.
Yeah.
So like,
Alright.
so there's this dude, Emperor of Mankind. He like unites people, and he makes these super soldiers.
Okay.
And then the evil 4 Chaos Gods, they corrupt one of the Emperor's Primarchs, Horus, and he essentially does a civil war, kills the Emperor, and the Emperor's put on this golden throne where he like psychically manipulates and holds the entire Imperium of Man together. There's space orcs, which are hilarious. There's elves.
Time out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
this could go on for
Did you lose your virginity to your wife?
no.
Okay.
No,
Just,
no.
I'm just wondering.
no, it's to Keith and his Warhammer.
This is you guys.
Man,
The Warhammer down
Yeah.
here. Obvious. I'm just wondering. You get laid playing this shit?
I don't know. I don't know.
like,
I'm married, so
You're
I don't
married.
have
How long
to
you been
worry
married,
about
by
that.
the way?
5 years, 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I don't know.
You got pussy before that though?
Yes.
You played Warhammer before that? You still got laid?
Yeah.
Good for you.
So
God damn it, nerds get laid.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is hilarious. Is how I got into Warhammer was from a Marine that joined the army, and we deployed overseas
Those are the best
together.
guys ever.
And he like, well, you know, the quickest way to get promoted is,
Yeah. That's true.
sorry.
true.
So
It really is.
so we deployed, and he was like, yeah, like, oh yeah, you like this game, well, you might like this. And then that's how I got like pretty much into it. Like he had his armies over there, like it was this Master Sergeant, this CW3 was playing, like there was like a bunch of us that would
This is
play.
a really big thing.
Yeah, it's huge.
I mean,
Okay, so you have all this shit, right? Like you.
how
How's that work? Like you have all these things you have to bring to.
Yeah.
yeah.
Next time when I'm on, I'll bring some stuff with me. I actually don't play Warhammer 40K anymore. I play Age of Sigmar, which is like fantasy, because I actually sold a bunch of my Warhammer models because my new hobby.
How much does this shit cost, by the way?
Way too much.
It costs a lot, dude.
So
A new set can run you almost $3,000.
Get the
yeah,
dude.
It's like one of these rifles.
So like,
Bro, I
so,
used to play BattleTech. It was the same shit, dude.
So, but here's the thing, though, is yes, it's a big upstart cost.
Yeah.
$3,000. That's a little bit higher. That's probably including if you're going to get painted or anything.
so you could actually.
Yeah. So you can
paint 'em yourself.
You paint them, or you
Well,
can
I
pay
mean-
people to paint them. That's where it can jump up the cost. But a new army can be like $200-$400. Not bad. And a lot of it, the bigger model cost, you're just using one. So like,
Okay.
it's not crazy.
That's.
Hey man.
Give a video, please, for the love of God. I want to
get
see
you
this.
a video, but the videos are going to be 40 minutes
No,
long.
there's
Yeah.
a quick. I want to see like
Okay.
Just
I'll see what I
show
can
me.
pull up for
I
you.
want to get a grasp of this a little bit of how this plays
But
out.
like it's pretty.
Like you're doing this like huge tabletop.
Yeah, like only, I think they recently redid the size, but it was like I think it was like a 4x6.
Okay.
You
Not
know,
that- all right. So, but
You
these things
rolled-
are really small then.
they're
Oh, yeah.
that big.
About that
Yeah.
big. About that big. Okay. So about right.
They also have like games like Command and Conquer too.
Yeah, so
All
they
right.
like this is a
Full screen this
universe, you
for
know.
me when you can.
Yeah.
Welcome to Warhammer 40,000. What?
40K.
40K.
Okay, sorry.
It's the grim dark future, man, where
Yeah.
everything wants to kill you.
All right, play the
Warhammer
fucking thing.
40,000, the world's most popular
All right.
tabletop war game.
Tabletop.
Set
I
in the
like it.
grim darkness of the
Ooh,
far
I like
future,
this.
Warhammer 40,000
It actually
is a
looks
game
really nice.
of
It
epic
is.
battles.
Oh, so you get like
fought
all these
between
buildings and
armies
things
of
around?
heroes,
Yeah, you can-
villains, and incredible
That's
monsters.
a lot better than Dungeons and Dragons.
Players collect, build, and paint armies of amazing
Oh, are you a-
miniatures and
Krieger,
play
are you one of those?
thrilling
Oh,
games
man.
of strategy, using tactics, skill,
I'm a Dungeons and
and a
Dragons
little
guy,
bit of
too.
luck
Oh, are ya?
to
Yeah.
determine the
Doodle-doo.
winner.
I
To
played
play a
too.
game,
Go
you'll
figure
need
the
some
camo guy
models,
that- okay,
measurers,
I'm camo
dice,
too, but-
and a place to play.
This
You'll
actually looks kind of
also
cool,
need a
though.
friend
It is.
to
It's like
join in
model
the fun.
things, though.
In
And
this series of videos,
all right, turn it
we're
down a
going
little bit.
to
I
teach
don't
you
need to hear
basics
the
of-
whole listening
Yeah.
of it, but fast forward a little bit. Let me see. Like, all right, this looks pretty technical here. This is not obviously. This is just like a.
Yeah, this
showing
is,
shit.
I mean, they're just going over like
They're
how to
going
play
over
and
deployment phases.
Cool. But it's battles though, so like,
Yeah.
I kind of like. It's very. All right,
and because
military-esque. I
it's,
like that
it's
part.
because it's sci-fi. There's clearly dudes with swords charging into combat with
But is it
guns
really
and stuff.
sci-fi? It's only because it's in the future.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's sci-fi. It
That's
is
really?
it is 100% sci-fi.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
are magic powers and
Oh, there's
spaceships.
magic in
And,
it.
yeah.
Like in their lore, when you travel through hyperspace, you're literally
They go-
flying through the dimension of hell.
Yep. Have you? What movie? The one with Lawrence Fishburne.
Event Horizon.
Yeah, Event Horizon. If you ever seen Event Horizon,
Yes, I have.
That like that realm that like they traveled through
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. The creators have said that was the warp, and that's how humans travel through space. And then is they literally like travel through hell and all that fun stuff. Yeah,
Cool. All right.
it's,
Yeah.
it's hell.
Warhammer.
I dove into a lot of the lore of this. It's fucking
It's so
crazy.
weird
It
that
is.
like Sam surprises me all the time with this shit. Like I've known this guy for so fucking long, and then like I bring this up, he goes, "Oh yeah, I know all about this." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, the orcs are my favorite in that.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking
orc
hilarious.
lore is hilarious.
Yeah.
Can I get a little one-on-one with me really quick here?
Uh-oh.
Throw me a little cam here. Whoa.
She's like, oh no, man,
I don't know.
this guy.
No. I love you both. I mean, I love everyone here. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're all pogues here. We're all fucking nerds in our ways. You guys have nerded out in a pretty hard way here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
sorry.
say- No, don't apologize. You don't have to apologize for being. you
No,
love what you
that's
do.
not an apology. That's like a more like a Midwest. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
yeah, sorry, guys.
It's a Canadian sorry. Canadian
Yeah,
sorry.
it's Canadian
Just,
sorry.
Just for bumping into you. Oh,
Sorry,
all right,
okay.
Fuck yourself.
All right. One last little hobby that you actually told us about. You enjoy writing.
I do.
Yeah. What do you write? And have you been published?
No.
Okay,
And I
so-
haven't written anything in a very long
But you
time,
mentioned
unfortunately.
writing. Like, what do you write though?
Cookbooks.
Get the fuck
Believe
out.
it or not,
So you have like recipes and shit.
Yep. I'm writing my
So it goes back to the whole smoking.
I'm writing a cookbook, and then I used to do I used to help my buddy who's a film he went to UWM for film. We were working on a TV series, so I used to spruce up dialogue, and for a while I was writing like fantasy stuff, but
Should get you on the show in the clause. You start writing all this crap. This would be great.
seriously, yeah.
Amazing, right?
Yeah, it's just like get you on here. I'm doing all the writing. It's horrible.
Just writing the scripts. Are
horrible.
horrible.
But going full time in my job really has stemmed my writing because I write very military now, and it's very difficult
awards?
to be like, oh no, I'm terrible at writing
Yeah,
awards.
if you write a cookbook, seriously, like breaking down like how you would break down a rifle, but write it all in military nomenclature
yeah.
as to how you would do
Oh my
it.
God, that'd be
So-
hot.
It'd be so
I would actually
funny.
be like, okay, I get
Yeah.
this.
The combat
actually
smoker.
I'd actually understand this. Okay. Break down packet. Tear. All right. Sprinkle seasoning.
Rub seasoning on your Mark 1A pork butt.
Yup. Oh my gosh, that I'm
Counterclockwise.
done.
Cool.
Booyah!
Got it.
I gotcha.
This is like you have pictures for everything too. Like, it's totally GI Joe.
Oh, Barney style.
Doing a
The
dry
Barney
rub
style
on-
cookbook.
It's like him. It's all pictures.
First
and shit.
step is setting up your smoker, and you just have the guy.
I love it. That'd be great.
I do cheat. I do cheat when I smoke. I don't use it. I use a master built, which if anybody's in the smoking kind of like grilling thing, it's temperature controlled. So I do have a fan that helps me regulate temperature, which is a very big helpful when you're smoking meats because you don't want to be like
Too high, too low.
too high, too
Yeah.
low. So it does help. But
Is
Sue
it
me.
cheating if it tastes fucking delicious? What does it
Nope.
fucking matter? As long as you make it taste
Also,
juicy and
anyone that does smoking for like a living in like kitchens and shit like that, do you think they're leaving anything up to chance?
Oh no.
no.
Oh, no, not at all. That
You
shit's expensive.
take whatever you can with that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, so you got some interesting hobbies. A few of them. You're.
I didn't go into all of them.
I know you.
World War II, because I'm a middle-aged white man.
Sounds
Sorry,
just like my
sorry.
fucking dad, man.
seriously. And then medieval time periods. As you noticed, one of the movies was Medieval Peace.
Yeah, you didn't. You threw that out to us.
You know,
What was the movie?
The King.
The King.
Really good. I do recommend, if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's about it's a little bit about the Battle of Agincourt and things of that nature.
Oh shit! So that's way deep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told you guys would fucking get along.
All right, word.
What's his face? Sparkle Man from Twilight is in it. Robert Pattinson. And he's
Sparkle
phenomenal.
I'm not understanding the reference.
No,
here.
the spark. You never seen Twilight?
Yeah,
then,
no.
obviously.
Neither
Yeah.
have I. Fortunately,
My wife watches that stupid shit.
But,
and there's, he's turned sparkly in the sunlight. why I call him
So
Sparkle Man.
Robert Pattinson is in it, and he is phenomenal.
He's actually not a bad actor.
No,
he was
he's
in,
a really great
What was
actor.
that movie? That weird one that Jesus Christ.
Batman.
No, well, that's coming out too.
Yeah.
A director that did the other Batman movies though. Oh my
Christopher
god,
Nolan?
Yeah, Nolan. The Nolan movie he was just in.
Tenet.
Yeah, Tenet.
Yeah,
haven't seen it
yeah.
yet.
He was actually really good in that. I
Haven't
thought.
seen it.
Yes, you
He's a
did.
phenomenal-
I swear
like-
I watched
No,
it with you.
No.
I'm really glad he
I
got
didn't
out
watch
of
that
that
with
like
you.
typecasting
Oh, I did.
from being like the dude from Twilight. But yeah, so yeah.
Also,
All right.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
Oh, phenomenal actor.
Did you see Guns Akimbo?
I have not yet.
Oh my god.
Was that actually him and Brothers Grimsby, or Brothers Grimsby, or that was a knockoff version?
No,
of him?
Brothers Grimsby was Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong.
Right. But I thought they had like a knockoff of him, or
No.
was he actually in it? Like, cause
No.
the AIDS thing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was in it.
Yeah, was it actually him, or
It
was
was
that like
actually
some?
him, yeah.
All right, yeah, where he gets AIDS.
He also did something. I think it was for HBO Max too. He did a show.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
It's TBS.
It was TBS.
It has Steve Buscemi in it.
Yeah.
It's like they play angels and God's like gonna destroy the earth. I
Destroy
can't
the
remember
Earth.
it.
And, yeah, there's 2 seasons. One where they were played angels in the modern time. The other one who was in medieval times and shit.
Oh, I
Fucking
thought.
hilarious.
And I think they ended up going back to the old west.
I didn't see that episode.
But I haven't seen it. I just kind of like know about it.
Anything else for a smoke pit, by the way, Jonesy? You got anything you want?
Are you still working on your Blitzcrank?
On my what?
Or no, I'm sorry, not Blitzcrank.
Say
What was your-
Blitzkrieg?
No. What was your Goblin deck? I can't remember.
Oh
the name.
yeah. My
Oh.
Cranko deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that.
Are you
that
still improving that?
No.
What
no.
the
That
Fuck are you nerds talking about?
Warhammer.
Magic.
that
No.
more-
That's Magic the Gathering.
Oh, you're
Oh
on
my
Magic
God.
too.
Oh,
I used
yeah.
to play that back.
I'm-
Totally lost like 15 listeners right now.
I gotta dig into my mom's house
I'm-
to get all my old cards out. My buddy said he'd sell them.
I'm.
were something.
You know. I'm.
Oh, yeah,
no.
they definitely.
Jones, back to me.
Yeah. Back to him.
Hey, you're giving us
hold
a
on.
4-star
I know,
rating,
I
bro.
know, sorry.
Yeah.
Whoa. Once
Yeah.
again.
No. My
don't know.
Cranko deck is where it's gonna be, and I'm happy with it.
All right.
Cranko deck.
It's a Goblin deck.
Just stop.
It just.
Everyone
it just,
stop
It
now.
just makes more goblins.
This is the most Pogue shit ever. Oh my god. It's like Kryptonite for Pogues.
I mean, I could get into pens. Do you want me to get into pens
What do you mean
too?
pens? What the fuck is pens?
Pens.
Pens?
P-E-N-S. Stylo, crayon, things you write with.
Like a pen.
Yes, a pen.
yeah.
Like what do you mean?
Yeah,
like a
man, I
pen?
like pens,
Cole
dude.
Scheiber.
Like okay.
Like Mont Blancs
Like so you have
and
like,
like.
a fucking nice font. All right.
Mhm, yeah.
I mean
Yeah,
that's
I like
actually
pens.
very well. You're a writer, right?
Yeah,
so
I like
I
pens.
understand.
Do you
You
do all that,
actually
like,
handwrite or you
calligraphy shit?
actually type?
I handwrite. I try to, and then I like go back and look at it and be like, "What the hell did I write?" Because I can't read my handwriting.
That's how I learned to
That's the
type.
same way.
But yeah,
You a fast typer though?
no, I'm a terrible
For
typer.
HR, aren't you supposed to like?
I still look at the keyboard, man.
Fuck.
I mean, I could.
Are
I
you
know
one
when
of
I'm.
these?
No. I know when I make a mistake, but yeah, I going like this.
Are you like your staff sergeant has like that monster monitor?
No.
You don't got one of those yet?
No, I have three. I have three
just
monitors.
Because he's
Yeah.
got like his staff sergeant has like this monster.
No,
fucking-
I can't afford a monitor like that, man. I got 3 kids.
But yet you
Wait,
sponsored
he
for
bought
the
his
show,
own shit?
By the way, thank you.
What's up?
But
Hey.
thank you for sponsoring us for the show.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I didn't get you in trouble there, did I?
No,
Oh, okay.
don't worry about
Not yet.
Not yet.
it.
Oh, we lost it.
He's never gonna come back. She said, "You can't smoke meat for them boys anymore."
And you're donating money to them? We're having a third kid. If you need a side job, there's plenty of work around it.
Hey.
I know a guy that does commercial property management that can help you out.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
Bluth Communications.
Hey.
Or actually, that's Bluth Company. They do all that part. Anyway, all right. So, dude, it has been a pleasure to have you on. We've been running. Jonesy, how long are we right now? Right around
We're
this?
at 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Ooh, plus with some pre-time after. I'm not too cool.
we also
Ran it pretty well. All right, not bad.
Yeah, a lot of banter.
All right, well, let's do a quick little plug here. Like, subscribe, follow, share if you're here. Oh, look at me. All right, cool. All right. I'm gonna be quiet the whole time. No, yeah, follow us on there. All right, Facebook at Semper Hooah Podcast. At IG, we're at Semper Hooah. There's Semper Hooah, right? Yeah. Go to the shop, the merch, semperhooah.com/shop. Get the t-shirts, the mugs, stickers. If you want us to make something, hit us up. Our next thing up is what are we doing? Road Home Program.
Yes,
right?
Road Home.
50% of donations and 50% of profits from merch will go to the Road Home Program. We're gonna help out some vets out of that one. It's gonna be great. Don't forget to send the hate mail to contact@semperhooah.com, or if you just want to hit us up.
Also, try to get OG into Warhammer there.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious with it. I mean, we got the old podcast table. Maybe we could make something out of that.
You also got a huge room right over here.
The green room.
The green room.
The green room.
Yeah. Don't worry. Next time when I come back, there will be Warhammer and brisket.
Self-invited too.
Oh,
It's
excuse
fine.
me. Do you want brisket?
Of course I do.
All right,
I
then.
just want your. I don't need your food. You don't have to sell me your food. I enjoy your company.
I enjoy your company, but also sell me on the food.
Yeah.
That's a lie. They only like me for my smoked
I mean,
meats.
we'd love to get you the main table again too. But I would, if you wouldn't mind, the combat closet, which is empty as fuck right now. I love how we kept it up the whole time, just dead.
We need to get a
PDs,
man-
no
we just-
Gumbo, no
canceled for
J-Bot.
this.
We need to get a mannequin just to put in there when nobody's here with people's
Like
faces on it.
the dummy, the CPR dummy that we have, like the lifesaver dummy.
Yep.
Nah, man. Nah, we get like a life-size male blow-up doll.
Oh yeah.
Sold.
But we have that lifesaver dummy at the unit.
Yeah,
I think we wrap
do.
up and we put uniforms on. Like we actually put dress.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
put it in your
Class
old,
A
put it in your old
uniform.
uniform and shit.
Put some BDUs on it.
I used to have one of those, and I used to put it in random people's offices at my old place,
Freak 'em
and
out.
just it was great.
I like the cardboard cutouts. I always took them from retention. I would take their cardboard
and
cutouts.
Put them. I would always put them right in the middle of the door, so somebody was looking at them, but not.
We had the hottest lieutenant cardboard cutout. This chick.
Oh, yeah.
Blondie.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Yes, ma'am. Oh my god. I stole her for our cage. I was like, all right, I'm so gonna jerk off at something like this cardboard cutout. I'm just gonna cut a hole in this thing.
Oh man,
It gets lonely sometimes when you're doing your AT, at home station. That's like when you do reserve shit, like we don't go anywhere, and you're like 2 weeks just in your cage. You're like, and that cardboard cutout just staring at you. Throw a little bra on her.
just getting our
Now you know
computers
what my
to not
active
work.
duty life was like.
Yeah. That's reserve life. That's
Yeah.
it's like I'm going home every day too. I'm like, yeah, I'm still gonna fuck this cardboard cutout. It's gonna happen. It's totally gonna happen.
Anyway,
Yeah.
on
Welcome to
that
Semper Hooah. Oh, that's how we start the show. All right, guys. Thank you for Fink. Thank you for coming on.
of course, thank you.
Sami, thank you for being here. As always, maybe not always. 99.9% of the time. Jonesy, thank you for doing what you do behind the stick there. And we'll catch you guys the next episode. All right.